Baba can write to the court through his lawyer to say that this person has defrauded me. He came to court, he charged me to court, he wrote to the court in the name of fake and false foundation. And this one is not registered. He acted under the pretense of registered foundation. And the organization or the foundation never existed. So all that happened during that period was null and void. It will even be penalized if not jailed, because it is a very it's a very huge crime, very heinous crime, because only God knows. Only God knows how many individuals or group of persons thought if he unregistered fake foundation of Yikini, thought if he swindled or thought if he defraud. So, but if Baba is interested, Baba should have the smiling from now. So you are not going to refund that money, you are going to pay the penalty. Even owó lọ́yà tí Baba fún lọ́yà, ogun everything tí Baba kó jọ pé yes, I spent on this case. Tí Baba kọ 20 million and Baba can prove it before the court that I spent 20 million. Fún pé mo wá mo ṣe kiri kan mo ṣe wọ́n kan. How much you have to pay Baba back? So kò lè jẹ́ lọ. Only that if Baba is interested.
Okay, thank you. Baba have to be interested. On láti gbowó wọn torí ọ̀nà òbúrú fake kìlò náà lò NGO that is not existing or registered. And again, on about going to 3 hours ago, I saw it on Facebook, Paparino platform. Dr. Kemi Oluloyo was there. And when they were talking about police and Yomi, she said the way Yomi, the Adura issue, that is a distraction, according to Kemi Oluloyo. I'm here to go and listen to the full.
Hello. You don't need a Kemi or anybody to tell you.
No, I just can't land any suru madam Mejipo. No, that was he said. Even the Duke was that she was only she even said when Duke attacked, said so are you not condemning Yomi that is not? He said no. Listen, I'm not condemning Yomi, but the way Yomi is going is going in the wrong direction, even with the police issue and everything. But I didn't finish it. I just went to Mommy Comfy platform there. So I think, and Duke was like, oh, okay, can you call him to talk to him, to guide him? A lot of things was said there. Kemi Oluloyo was talking, and that issue is a distraction. And the way Yomi is going is in the wrong direction. That's it.
I believe,
we don't know.
Am I?
As I said,
say one.
Next, that's okay. Shibako.
Okay.
That's okay.
Mr. Guresi network on shake. Then, Mommy G babe, I just want to say something as a reminder to everybody. When Yomi was on the prime of 3 seconds video, that morning, Kemi Oluloyo strolling to his platform and was trying to correct Yomi and to redirect Yomi about the 3 seconds video. Yomi will not allow Kemi to talk. But Kemi was able to muster out some words like, I've done the investigation and I gave it to super person. The person is late now. but police swept it under the carpet. When his office is being cleaned up, they see it, and they say they know it's from her. They return that back to her. She has corrected Yomi severally that police is aiding and abetting Wunmi, but Yomi is not listening. That's the problem. And then for us to be thinking that we need someone to come and tell us that Yomi is just chasing cloud or trying to distract us, I don't think we need it. Yomi did not have any case that is pursuing, but Yomi is just here telling the few followers that he has to contribute. As it is, the money Yomi wanted is not getting. Yomi needed big money to japa from justice for Mohbad. That's the way I see it, and it's my opinion. All these 2 million, 1 million, 900, 500 contributed to him is still a baby to what he's expecting. You don't have anything right now that you want to do. And every week they keep donating for you. And you now say, don't ask me for accountability. And they're still giving you the money, even when they are not yielding any results. From 3 seconds, from CCTV to 3 seconds video, to arrest Wunmi, to warrants, to border, to all that, to fake NGO, so no warrants. From that September up until now, when Yomi come with one thing and people are asking questions, after 2-3 days, you will come with another thing. That will not have it. Psychology, edema, artist, society. You will see nothing. So to me, I don't think anybody need anybody to come and tell them, Yomi is just here to chase cloud. I don't need anybody to tell me. And if anybody needed someone, I've told you now. So know what you are doing. The day inquest started, because there's a man that I was asking some questions in Lagos, Nigeria. And the man told me, he said, police might have done their own investigation and peck it as one point and wait for Corona to finish their own fact finding before this case head to, court. That we cannot get anything from police.
Criminal court.
Yes. We cannot get anything from police until when they finish their fact finding, when everybody come in and Corona is round up and police take the case to wherever they want to take it to. So that's what that person said. To me, 50% I want to believe him. 50% in me is not believing him. The thing is, it is me. But I will indulge everybody to let us be patient a little bit. And let us get every of our facts. Because either good or bad, Corona inquest is the best thing that would lead Baba Mohbad to what he wants. I don't want to believe in police. That's why I say 50% of me is not believing in police. The man told me, the lawyer, he told me, I said, thank you, sir. 50% in me is telling me, even though police say they are finished all their investigation and they are ready to prosecute, let us make sure Sanshiti bring everybody back. If we are going to put money together and advertise again when inquest is reopened, and everybody, Sam Larry, Naira Marley, Wunmi, and the rest will be brought back to inquest. In fact, the way he's doing it is for Sanshiti to put Adura name again and bring Adura back. Let all of them come and face Sanshiti now. And then we round up the inquest, we now move. And then go and see what the police have concocted in their investigation, then we now know who is lying, who is saying the truth. And that will lead us to where we are going. I don't want to be saying, police is working at 367 degree, police is not working at 1% degree. That man told me, everybody, ẹ̀rọ ní sùúrù, ẹ jẹ́ ká fèsì ibi tá a wà yìí, inquest yìí ná. My prayer is that let inquest reopen, let Ashitu bring all the people and let them come and talk. Kán wá só, kán wá yàgbẹ́, kán wá sweat, kẹ́ni wọ́n wá shake. All of them, Yèyébámi, Wùnmí, Nurse, and the rest. We want them in inquest. And that is what I am waiting for. I use my mic and allow someone else to talk. Mr. Taxan. Pẹ̀lẹ́ sà. Yes, sir.
Ọ̀gá, ẹgbẹ́ iwájú ara wọn lọ́wọ́.
Ẹnu mi kọ́ ló ti jábọ́ o. Jẹ́ kí.
Mommy Jibe, greetings to you, ma. Báwo jàre nǹkan tó bá wọ anybody ló lè fẹ́ nu wọn sọ.
Ẹnu wọn sọ ọmọ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ọmọ ti já mọ́ wọn
máa kọ́ lọ. Ẹ má dà wọn ló bàbá Tanzan. Ẹ gbọ́ ọ̀sán.
Honorable York Daddy, èwo lẹ́wà? Ṣé ẹ ti lọ sí ọjà room ni? Ẹ jẹ́ ká power tap o. Mr. Tanzan náà ló kù. Ó yà náà.
Mọ́mì, according to ẹ ṣe sọ.
Ẹ ti sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kẹ́lòmíì náà sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn náà tó ẹ dé.
Jẹ́tọ̀rọ̀ pé Mr. Tanzan lẹ́sìn wá fẹ́ ókè mo ti gbọ́.
Mr. Gurexi ọlọ́mọ nọ́mbà lè yín o.
Lọ́wọ́ pẹ́lú mi lọ sọ pé kìnìún ìsì wọn ní sọ̀rọ̀ Mr. Tanzan tó sọ yẹn.
Ẹ wo Mr. Gurexi ẹ jẹ́ kí Mr. Tanzan sọ̀rọ̀. Mr. Tanzan ẹ gbọ́ the floor is yours yo.
Thank you very much, ma. I respectfully greet everyone on the panel and all the good people in the comment section and all those that are on the window who don't know how to join a panel, a platform like this, who are scared because of their antecedents in other platforms. They are afraid, they are scared, they don't know how to join. I greet you also, but my hope is that as you are sitting on the fence, you will fall on this side and not back to where you're coming from. You see, Ibita Day, where we are now, it cast my mind back to the days of Taisho Larry, to the days of Gani Faweyimi, to the days of Fela Anikulapo Kuti, to the days of this Niger Delta man that was killed. I can't remember his name already.
Bẹ́ẹ̀kọ́lá John Kuti.
No, Ken Saro-Wiwa.
Yes, Ken Saro-Wiwa. Thank you very much. Oh, God bless you. Alfred Wani. You know, these are human. Anthony Enao. These are human rights activists. People who can't stand the rights of citizens to be trampled upon by the high and mighty in the society. Please, platform, could you remind me of one of them in their days that was romancing the police whenever they failed in their responsibility? None of them. If you pick them one after the other, you will never see any one of them giving the police an escape route. Even Shomored, who came around yesterday, you will never see him in the face of police inactions and then still praising and romancing them and giving them kudos and unnecessary and undeserved benefit of doubt. That is what Yomi is doing. And these put a lot of insult in the face of all true activists in Nigeria, across Africa, and across the world.
No true activist will see what the police has done in this matter and forget to mention or to point it out or to continue to hype it or to continue to vocalize it, but rather he will be talking about a non-existing NGO, even while he himself is driving all over Nigeria with an expired driver's license. I don't know where we can find such activists. Activists are there to hold the police by the jugular, hold them by their balls and call them to accountability, call them to do their job, their constitutional responsibility. That is what activists do. Activists don't just go and sit down in front of police station and be eating their while going and sit down and be doing live. No, that's not what they do. Activists call police out. They call them out. They show them the law. They point the attention of the police authorities to what is right, to what is legal, to what is expected of them. Not to sweep their incompetence under the carpet and distract the people by pointing their attention to what matters not in this case. This is a homicide case. Do we need to tell the police that they ought to have gone to the house, cordon off the house, declare the house a crime scene? A homicide case where you have told us that he bled profusely, and yet the car that conveyed the boy home, you have not confiscated the car. You have not. The closest person to the victim, you have not even interrogated her based on the facts. You allow her to be all over the place. That's what Yomi is supposed to be talking about. That's what Yomi is supposed to be calling them out for. Why is he not calling them out and say, I gave you a video that have direct evidence, that have evidence that could be linked to this? Call them out. Call them out. He's not doing that. And I want to agree with mommy coach that said that this man is waiting for Bemu to happen. Bemu Londrode is waiting for Bemu before he japa. Owó etí pé tó bá ti pé Yomi máa bẹ́sẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. He's going to vamoose again. He's going to abscond again when he has enough. But thankfully, folks are now beginning to understand what is going on. Folks are now beginning to pay attention to the facts of the case. Even if we isolate Yomi, let us excise Yomi like a cancerous element in the body of an individual. Let us excise him. Let us remove him from this equation. Take him out and pretend as if Yomi didn't show up. This case will still be as potent as ever. It will still be as strong as ever. The facts will still be standing. The facts will still be alive. The facts will still be speaking. The fact will still be convicting those who failed to do their jobs. If Yomi did not show up, let us just assume that as at where we were before he showed up, there's no way out for the police. There's no way out for all of the 15 persons in the house. There is no way out for them because the inquest will be concluded. The inquest will bring about all of the facts and show it to the world. Everybody will come and bear his mother's name, her mother's name. They will come and answer. So that he came, he made noise, he distracted everybody, la 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 la. No. It has not changed, it has not shifted the goalpost in any way. It has not. As far as I'm concerned, the way I see it, it has not. So whether he go and protest or it does not, well, I am focused on what the police will do. We are waiting. When the inquest resumes, I want to believe very strongly that the police is waiting for more facts. They are waiting for more revelations to add to whatever they have. They are waiting to hear what will come out at the inquest. So this is where our focus is. And this is what gives me joy. Each time that I come home and I meet platforms like this to join, to listen to the facts of the case, to analyze intelligently and critically. And look at all of the areas where the police missed it, where they dropped the ball. This is where I want to be. I don't want to be on any platform where the order of the day is cursing. People have turned cursing into a career now. That you feel that your voice cannot be heard until you rain curses like a gushing, until you rain curses profusely. So for me, Yomi is inconsequential in this matter. As I've said, try to imagine that Yomi did not show up to this matter. He didn't show up. The whole thing will still remain the same. What has changed since he came? Nothing. What has changed? Nothing. Nothing has changed. Nothing. I've thought through it. I've tried to look at it. What happened? What changed since Yomi came? Oh, shucks. He told us CCTV. Oh, okay. Did he eventually produce it? Nada. But he collected money. All right. He absconded. He went away. He came back. He continued to insert himself into the matter again. Oh, 3 seconds video. Okay. Maybe this will add some value to the whole campaign. No. Yomi took the video. He took it to Karimo. Can somebody ask him, why did you take that video to Karimo 3 seconds? Why did you take it to Karimo and not Baba or the police force? Or the police force. Why? So all of what he has done, as far as I'm concerned, is not more than what we are doing here. Drawing attention, keeping the matter alive. We are all equal in this fight. The only person that is above all in this is Baba Mohbad. The rest of us, we are on the same rank. As a matter of fact, we, the critical thinkers, we that pays attention to the 5 elements of justice for Mohbad, we that believe in all of the facts of this case, we have the higher rank. The rest are just recruits. For as long as they don't believe in all of these things, they are recruits. So all that Yomi has done so far has not added any value to this case. He went and said, oh yes, he did a press conference. Where did that take us? It further says, Adura, oh yes, the video is more than that. Well, the police didn't believe him. The police did not believe Yomi. They didn't find it. They didn't find that statement that, the video is longer than that. They didn't find it valuable enough or valuable at all. They didn't find it valuable. That's why they called the bluff of Yomi. He came again looking for what again to keep himself on the lips of the general public. Oh, Wunmi has been invited. Warrant of arrest. I still don't believe all of that, because all of that is just nonsense. until the police comes out. The way they issue the warrant of arrest for Prime Boy, they should do the same for Wunmi. That's when I will know that yes, truly that is happening. Unless the police speaks, I will continue to hold it that Yomi is a pathological liar. He went to the border. He came back again now. Now all of that did not make traction. Now it is Larry. Now it is Larry that is on his lips now. He wants to chew Larry, chew him, and spew him out. After Larry, we wait for what next? We wait for what next? So this is my view, that we should continue to pay attention to the facts of the case and all of the elements of justice in the case of Mohbad. Let us pay keen attention, analyze it critically, and God will help us. Whoever is holding rally, whoever is holding conferences without respect to Baba Mohbad, let it be known that the public is not fooled. The public is not stupid. They can read in between the lines. As I have always said, you cannot shave my head in my absence. All of you beautiful women that are on this platform, in the comment section, on the fence, that are listening to me now, there is no way the best hairstylist in the world can make your hair without you going to the salon or she coming to you. She cannot make your hair in your absence. So whatever you are doing, if you are true and just and you are right-hearted, there is no way you will exclude Baba Mohbad. You have to involve him. You have to go to him. You have to go to him and obtain his support. Anything short of that, you are on your own and you are for your own pocket. Thank you very much. I will mute my mic for now, sir. I will hand my mic to, who is there now? Barrister. Oh, NGO Bosumbolama. I'll give it. I'll have the
NGO
mic.
Bosumbola, you have the mic.
Lord.
NGO ṣe wá kún bí báyìí lálẹ́ yìí. NGO Bosumbola.
Why people not supporting?
Inactive.
I don't understand.
Ilé wa active, ó wà active pa. Jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀, má sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. NGO Bosumbola wà active pa.
Upon the support that
No
you guys
shame
do,
by NGO.
people should stop criticizing your ministry.
No shame by NGO, inactive too.
It's not nice, though.
Ó dà pé no shame by gan wà active o. Ó dà pé Mr. Buresi ó ti sọ pé inactive ní gbogbo ẹ̀yìn NGO wọ̀nyí. NGO tèmi wà active o, mo wà á dì. NGO ló ń jáwó o. Mòye tí mo ti gbà lénìí. Ṣé ni wọ́n ṣàǹjú láyọ̀ ṣá? Ẹ lọ ṣéǹgì sí NGO òjọ́ kẹ wá máa jówó.
Mommy cool. Wants to come up. I don't go on. NGO by Barrister Olayide.
Barrister Olayide ẹ click àwọn èèyàn ọ̀pù. Inactive ti yín lágbára o. Barrister tí ò ní chamber, kúkú mọ̀ bóyá ẹ ti lọ ṣe chamber fún NGO yín.
Kí ló dé? Ṣé ẹ fẹ́
Just daddy ló máa ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ló máa daddy wà
Wọ́n
hàn.
fẹ́ kí NGO mi wà active, wọ́n fẹ́ kí NGO mi wà active.
Àwa tí NGO wa wà active lélẹ́yìí ẹ wá dáwó fún wa o.
Good evening.
Gbogbo owó tẹ̀ ẹ dá fún bàbá yẹn àwa ló yẹ kẹ́ ẹ máa dá fún. Àwa tá à ń ṣiṣẹ́ 3 seconds video ló gbòde kan. ẹ máa dá fáwọn àwa ló yẹ kẹ gbogbo owó tó wà nínú GoFundMe Access Bank àwa ló yẹ ká máa gbà àbí kí ló dé gan báwo mo ṣe máa gbódìdí tí mo gbé odidi celebrity status mi sílẹ̀ mo wá bá yín gbòdì ń bì.
Omi coach, ẹ ti wo Yomi jìnnà.
Èho celebrity ẹ̀mẹ́ni tí ẹ bá pàdé ni.
Ẹ̀forí jágbó lọ. Ẹ ti forí jágbó lọ ẹ̀ ọmọ kọ́tẹ́ ń fèsì.
Èyí tó yẹ pé ṣàrò bóyá kí èèyàn kàn jókòó sórí ibi social media kó máa pariwo no action ni. Ṣé kí èèyàn kó máa pariwo no action? Ẹ mọ gbogbo ibi tí mo ti dé. Nígbà tí wọ́n rò bóyá máa pàdé wọn ní zone 2 tí mo gbó ọwọ́ lọ Àbújá ni straight àwọn kẹ̀.
Ẹ ti wo Yomi jìnnà.
Ṣé ẹ̀dẹ̀ kí wọ́n wo àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ kọ̀ọ̀kan tó bá sọ ti máa kọjá níbẹ̀ ni màá kàn máa gbé ìwéré lélẹ́yìí báwo ni ẹ ṣe gbé celebrity status sílẹ̀. Good evening.
Mr. Tazan, good evening, sir. Good evening, Professor Laide. Good evening, Omi Coach. Good evening, Grace Baba. Tigotile. Omi Rianu, good evening, ma.
Good evening, my brother. Ẹ kújọ́ mẹ́ta family nǹkan.
NGOB bẹ̀rẹ̀ rí.
NGOB.
Èmi kọ́ ni mo Grace àti Mr. Tazan ló máa yanjú àárín yẹn. Tó bá ní kẹ́ máa ṣe NGO lọ, wọ́n ní kẹ́ máa ṣe NGO lọ,
original NGO ní ti tèmi mo dẹ̀ ọ̀dẹ̀ tí ń fún mi lówó gift láti dọ̀ yìí.
Tó bá ti wà active, Mọ́mí Bosibola NGO, Mọ́mí Bosibola, good evening. Good evening, everybody. Thank you. God bless you for everything you're doing. Ẹ ṣé o, I'm Maria Wabao. You see, Mr. Tazan has said it. It's like somebody that doesn't have a driver's license at all. It's no different from somebody that has a driver's license that is suspended. And that is just the fact. If you don't have a driver's license at all, and you have one that is suspended, you cannot drive. The only way you can drive is to activate that driver's license. There's a reason why your NGO is inactive. So now, why is it inactive? In the last 3-4 months we've been in Justice for Mohbad, if it is easy, if it is something that is not serious, if it's not serious, why have you not tried to activate the inactive? You understand? It's quick to mention names, it's quick to throw shade. There was a time I was throwing shade for about 9 minutes, 10 seconds. He was throwing shade at Baba Mohbad. And at the time I was throwing this shade, so people on that platform, they could not ask because the issue of inactivity of his platform has been in existence since the Joint Justice for Mohbad. You understand? But because people are just angry, people are just mad at Baba Mohbad for nothing. They don't want to say the truth to his face. I was on his platform today. People were asking him, can you explain to us why your NGO is inactive? I would believe that these are the people that are new in Justice for Mohbad. Because the ones that are with him, the senators and the kid boss and the expander, they will not ask him this question. I know they will not. But some good people that wants to know why an NGO is inactive, they were asking that question, but he did not respond. So it's like I have the driver's license, he's suspended, and a friend of mine does not have the driver's license. Both of us cannot drive. So I spoke to somebody today. He said, it is minor. I had to say, if it's inactive, it's minor. I went to the website. I found out that all the inactive CAC registered companies are going to be scrapped. The 10,000 companies that are inactive are going to be scrapped away, and it is taken batch by batch. What if tomorrow it gets to its turn? I downloaded the name and bring up to 1,500 names, and these companies are going to be scrapped as at 2023 to 2025. So now every company that's registered that CAC that are not active are going to be scrapped away. So if we take a critical look at this list, are we sure his name is not on that list of companies that will be scrapped away? So let's accept this question. If they are scrapping companies that are not active away, that means you are not ready to fulfill all the righteousness. So why operate? He said that it's just tax season, it's just tax paperwork and tax clearance and work. Okay, why can you not use your tax clearance to activate it? If you truly are doing NGO work and you are doing activism, why is it all of a sudden Mohbad case is all the ones you've done since 2016 or 2018 that you've established NGO? Why? So I mean, it is bad that we find ourselves in this situation. You came out to say that that the police are not doing good, which is the truth. But eventually, you feel like if you want to blame the police, that means you will not get a way out to generate money, because everything is revolved around the police. No matter anything this guy does today, everything is good today. If the police say no, there's nothing they can do. All the 1 million protests, all the 5 billion protests, you are not bold to chastise the police. You are not bold to right the wrong of the police. You want to be romancing the police. You want to be going to zone 2 to sit in the garage and be drinking beer. To analyze to us that you are in zone 2, showing us camera of zone 2. To say the police are doing that, neglecting their duty, their job. You find it difficult to do that. You want to respond to BJ, you want to respond to African TV, you want to respond to comments in this comment section, NGO. There's no PRO, you're the board of directors, board of there's no PRO that can be doing all this job for you. There are no PROs, there are no spokesperson, all your senators cannot be doing this on your behalf. You want to respond to videos, you want to analyze video. I was listening to him analyzing video of African TV. He was analyzing video for almost 2 hours on his platform. NGO, chairman. What is the difference between you and chairman and Larry Koko? What is the difference? Larry wear Ankara, you wear Nigeria. What does he wear? But that is the difference. Larry, Ankara no man wear. The one man wear lace. That is the difference. You speak English, Larry speaks English. You go around to show video, Larry go around to show video. Larry, you have mastered Baba Mohbad, you have mastered Baba Mohbad and his entire Alobas family. You are generating money, you cannot account for the money. Larry is also doing the same thing. So what is the difference between you and Larry? Propagating rubbish, misleading people, because people are just gullible enough to follow the trend. They're following a trend. What is it that he has done that is new injustice for Mohbad? The old press conference. Why can he not go to TVC? What he's doing, what he has done, is it any different from what Baba Mohbad has been doing? The press conference he went to sat down in an hotel to do. The press conference he did in an hotel. Is it different from what Baba Mohbad has done at TVC, STV, radio station, Hamzat, QH radio? Is it any different? Is it any different? You carry press conference. You do. Baba Mohbad has done.
Everybody power tap. Oh.
So is there anything different from what you are doing? All these things you have, all these things, take it to STV. Let us pay for the section. Take 30 minutes. Go and speak on the challenges on justice for Mohbad. The little 4 months you spent in it. Let me contribute money to that effect. No other rally. What past stage? The same thing Baba Mohbad has chastised. Don't play my son music. Don't celebrate him until we get justice. The same Baba Mohbad chastised African TV for. It is the same thing you want to do right now. Now, if Baba Mohbad said don't do this, they will say Baba Mohbad doesn't want justice. If you say Baba Mohbad said don't do this music, don't do Jambori for my son until we get justice. Help me call out the Nigerian police. Help me call out the Nigerian government. Baba Mohbad has been shouting Lagos State government. He's been shouting Nigerian Police Commission, Lagos State Police. He's been shouting IG. Shouting everywhere. In the last 1 month, Baba Mohbad has gone to all the necessary radio station, newspaper publication, and everything. You have not one time compliment and analyze any aspect of that. At one single time, bring out the publication of Baba Mohbad, read it and say, yes, this is what we need. This is what we need. You have not at one time paste it on your page to say, yes, this is what we want. This is what we're asking for. On this platform, the border you went to, there was a publication from the critical thinkers, and a letter was written to the Nigerian immigration, custom and borders. Nobody can say that they heard it outside. You see, say go carry camera for border. Now be the thing. A letter was addressed to the Controller General of Immigration and Border Control in Nigeria. As we are speaking like this, it has names. It has names of people that are involved in justice in this Mohbad case. Nobody shout out for public now. Nobody shout out for public. You think I don't know what to do? Are they putting GoFundMe down? Are they putting any money down to raise it? To do all of these things? As a foundation that is registered? You're on a platform with somebody. The person is fighting for justice. Prince Tabi is on the same platform with you. He's going from Lagos to Abuja, from Abuja to this. You are only coming from Ogun State to Lagos State, 45-minute drive. You will shout. Narrative Dora. Why are you not going to Abuja with him? Is it not the same justice? Is it not the same police? Is it not the same young boy that died in the police custody? Is that not even a clear indication that the Nigerian police is not working? Why have you not said a word about it? Is it not still justice? I cannot teach you the battle you want to fight, oh, but you know say that battle no give them money for it. That's all, brother. Mr. Kebe, Baba Korede, you know say justice for Olatunji no get money for it. Alaye, now why you know they put mouth? Put mouth make you hear what you want. Let us hear your view on Olatunji's case. Let us see what the government is doing. Let us know that you are fighting justice for Mohbad. You are fighting justice for Mohbad. You are fighting justice for entire Nigerian youth, just like you said. Let us see your NGO working in that direction too. Why only Mohbad? Why only Mohbad? The same thing Africa TV did. Only Mohbad. Suspended license, so no license and suspended license. Only Mohbad case. I've heard you talk about it. About Mohbad access to public fund is not doing anything. You said it with a man like this. About Mohbad has access to public fund is not doing anything. It's just wasting money going to media rounds. You said it. You said it on your own. What? Tell me what you've achieved in justice for Mohbad in all the noise, in all the millions that have been donated to you. The millions you shared, you will not account for. The millions you said, you and the NGO you created is accountable to FRS Nigeria. But you don't want to be accountable for people that are donating money for you. But the government is asking you to come and do it. You didn't do it. And even you've done it, your account will not be inactive. It is the same accountability the government is asking you to do that is making your NGO not active. There's no sincerity of purpose. Lies. At all your celebrity levels, celebrity course, your NGO is inactive. And you can shout the hell down. You can bring the fire down. It's a shame on your celebrity status if you don't know. You are analyzing African TV. What is the difference between you and African TV? Is an Edo man, you are a Yoruba man. That is the only difference. Ethnic background. Tó bá wà kára, ìwọ náà wọ lace. Tó bá rojọ́, bó ṣe rojọ́, tó ń sọ ìbò tó rojọ́, ìwọ náà rojọ́. If they ask you questions, you cannot answer questions straight. If I handle you for justice for Mohbad, lè dúró. I've challenged you before. To engage alone justice for Mohbad. You that you are asking that you that you do not know that the AIG at Zone 2 was just anyone that took office in September, October last year. You didn't even know. You did not even know that Baba Mohbad has petitioned the AIG of that Zone 2. You don't know the former one that was there. You are talking to Fakayode, the one that just got office 3-4 months ago. Is the one you are using to put the one that was there before. Baba Mohbad for you at Homabo. Baba Mohbad for you at Homabo. He was the man that was telling Baba Mohbad, Baba, Ejo, Omoyini, that was the one. So why let Baba Mohbad so to pay in any case, take this case to court. You don't even know those, you don't even have those things. See, it is not your fault. It is not your fault. It is the fault of BNS. It is the fault of Bakola and Smith. It is the fault of Bada Foundation. And everybody that champion the fact that the state opposition should go on, if they are not book state opposition and equal, say you want to rally lọ́wọ́ yàn, you cannot do anything. Your organization, your board of directors cannot do anything single-handedly. Selecting activism. Because we keep quiet looking at you. We keep quiet looking at you. You are thinking that you can run away. I'm waiting for when you will tell me. Oh, Tito Ben, you come and tell me that Nigerian police force is not working. Let me hear from your mouth. Because Nigerian police is not working. You go to zone 2, you sit at that side. Let me hear you from your mouth. Because the problem we are having is the fact that Nigerian police is not working. But you still don't want to recognize it. You don't want to say it. Because if the moment you say it, there's nothing more. Nothing more no more money you want to get. The moment you say that Nigerian police force is not working, that is the end. You cannot do anything again on justice. Baba Mohbad, I've tried this several times, petition the Lagos State Police, petition the Nigerian Police Commission. Yet, the police no shake. Mohbad has about 6 cases. Mohbad has about 6 cases, and only one police officer is handling all the 6 cases. In party, only one police officer, ASP Muhammad Yusuf, is handling more than 6 cases for Mohbad. Have you not heard about that before? Do you not know that is what is going on? Do you not know that it is only ASP Muhammad Yusuf that is handling the Mohbad cases, even Prime Boy's case? Prime Boy's case is being handled by the same person. You come out and say you went to border. Ṣọlọ́pàá rán border. Ṣọlọ́pàá ló ní kó lọ sí border. Nígbà tó fẹ́ mú Prime Boy, ṣé wọ́n lọ sí border? Did anybody went to the border to arrest Prime Boy? They are investigating the death of Mohbad. Baba Mohbad has not been invited. Baba Mohbad has not been invited. Baba Tolomo, to go to the station. The first person on the list, they're going to invite. Yomi, come down. What? Baba Mohbad to go to the station tó ní pé owó ò tí ì rí owó ọlọ́pàá fóun ní kankan wọn pé bàbá sí station. Nurse tó gbọ́ ọmọ lábẹ́rẹ́ wọn pé sí station. Speedy àti Prime Boy wọn máa pè wọ́n sí station. Ìwọ máa èèyàn méjì ni wọ́n ní kó máa normal ni wọ́n ní kó ló máa mọ èèyàn tó pè sí station. Come on, man, let's ask questions. Let's ask ourselves questions. The possibility of your findings, the truth, the nitty-gritty of what you find it. There's nothing hidden in justice for Mohbad. Alaye gbàgbé rada something to fẹ́ máa sọ́ta. Kí ni òun tó fẹ́ máa sọ́ta? Kí ni òun fẹ́ máa sọ́ta? Is it even the job of the police to show you an arrest warrant? Which judge signed the arrest warrant? Which judge? Which judge? Which magistrate court? Which zone? Which person signed am? How? But I'm not here for that. It is your time. Well, please, when you do it smartly. Don't shove it down our throats. Some of us are smart. We just overlook all your things when they do. They do have. But when they wait, when you go come tell me say Nigeria police no work. Because in 10 days, you go hold that press, go hold that on traffic, I be waiting, what don't be traffic rule, I be waiting you say one do. Rally after 10 days, I will see the money you want to contribute again. Whether money for Abuja, local loans in you, whether money you have not said you want to work with Brekete as an NGO. Everybody supporting you now. They are not asking you to work with Brekete that has been on the case. Go and even pick it from there. Go and see. Brekete, this is my findings. Let's rub minds together. Let's do things together. The best you can ever do is that you are not given accountability. When somebody was saying that the only thing is still you're carrying is that they're saying the guy don't support the guy. They don't want this one, they don't want this one. Baba Mohbad, I beg. Don't go and support, I beg go. I don't want to hear say it is when Baba Mohbad joined it. That's why they arrest him. Or it's when Baba Mohbad joined. That is when police the station no open or the statement police right or arrest warrant is missing because they say that Mr. Mohbad no make CCTV happen again. But this guy, I swear with my life, this guy negotiated Baba Mohbad for CCTV. I'm saying it today, I've said it before. But what I read, he negotiated Baba Mohbad for CCTV tó ju wàhálà lé nìyẹn kó wá sásẹ̀ pé òun ò negotiate fún lọ́wọ́ bàbá Mohbad fún CCTV kó wá sọ́ta pé òun ò sọ fún pé I have teams of professionalism that can leave the CCTV for 5 million. Let's come and say it again to the public. In the first time he ever spoke to Baba Mohbad about CCTV, he did not ask to go for 5 million. Now I will pay 5 million. Say this matter, say you know reach the lawyer hand me. This matter, they spoke to the lawyer about it. Even the lawyer advised them that somebody want to go and leave CCTV. The CCTV that a neighbor is giving you are requesting 5 million. Is it the owner that we are paying the 5 million or you? He now stated that it is his expertise that will leave CCTV. 5 million, the Baba Ibere, 2 weeks to go on justice for Mohbad. I swear to Almighty God. Wọ́n wá fi tó tó bá ní ṣe pèsè pé owó obìnrin 5 million lọ́wọ́ Baba Mohbad. Ṣé torí pé we just dey look? People go say this one. It did not. I challenge him now. Ṣé mo challenge lọ́dọ̀ Tẹ́ni Ọmọlógo ni? Ṣé mo lọ challenge lọ́dọ̀ Tẹ́ni Ọmọlógo pé ṣé lóòótọ́ ló sọ obìnrin 5 million àbí obìnrin 5 million pé àwọn máa fi lift CCTV ní the first 2 times tó kọ́kọ́ Baba Mohbad sọ̀rọ̀. Did he not see the person talking African TV, bed of the feather? Did he not, at the cost of 5 million naira, to get the CCTV out of the place? They were not asking him. That CCTV you are saying you want to move. Who are you giving the 5 million to? He said his specials, IT specials. They told him, don't worry. Don't worry. That was when he came out to say, the CCTV, I carried 11 people. I don't know if somebody remember him saying, if you see the CCTV, it shows people in the house. It shows everything you do, that. He was trying to market the 5 million naira to them. Everybody, when they hear go for me like this, everybody wants Ganusi. Ganusi! I you were on a call with this guy, they asked him, have you seen the CCTV? On the down, ó ní òun ò tí ì rí CCTV yẹn. Wọ́n gbé ìlọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ báyìí pé Yomi CCTV tó ń pariwo ṣó tí rí òun ò tí ì rí. He was just speaking on speculations. And you are telling to the whole public like this CCTV existed. Ẹ wo, ẹ fi bàbá yẹn sílẹ̀ kó máa gbá àwọn tó fẹ́ gbá. Àwọn náà ló máa kọ́kọ́ pariwo.
Mr. Bayo.
Mo ń gbọ́ ìmọ̀.
Ẹ kú. No. Mi ì ṣe ìbéèrè question, mo fẹ́ sọ nǹkan kan. Mo máa ṣì béèrè question náà bọ̀, ṣáàjẹ́ kì í ṣe fẹ́ lé náà. Anytime tẹ bá tún rí ara yín lórí platform Tẹ́ni, ẹ bá mi béèrè nǹkan méjì lọ́wọ́ ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí mo kí n láìkí bá idiot yẹn sọ̀rọ̀. Bọ̀tẹ́ bá lọ bẹ̀, ẹ bá mi béèrè nǹkan méjì lọ́wọ́ ẹ pé ìgbà tá a bẹ̀rẹ̀ justice, ó ní ẹnìkan tó wà nínú ilé Mohbad. Ó lọ fún ní fídíò pé bí wọ́n ti gbé òkú Mohbad sílẹ̀ lẹ̀, táwọn èèyàn ń gorí ẹ̀ lọ òkè gorí ẹ̀ lọ ọ̀sàlẹ̀. Kò mú yàn ṣe release tọwọ́ ẹ̀ toró náà wà lára àwọn tó ń bú bàbá Mohbad tó náà dúró de 3 seconds videos. Ẹlẹ́kejì tó dàbí bẹ̀. Ó ní òun rán ìkan nínú àwọn antenna òun lọ sí ṣọ́ọ̀bù ìyá Túndé. Ó náà rìkọ́ọ̀dì ìyá Túndé. Ó ló sọ pé Wùmí yáwọ́. Ó ní the full recording pé òun ò tí ì fẹ́ já síta. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run. Ẹ bá mi tún sọ fún pé ṣé kò lè gbé full recording yẹn síta kó má máa bú bàbá Mohbad mọ́. Because torí pé ẹ dárúkọ ẹ̀ lọ.
Ẹ ti gbàgbé pé ó play díẹ̀ ń bẹ̀.
Ṣé díẹ̀ nìyẹn ni? Ìyẹn náà play 1 second.
Ó náà play 1 second fún wa. Wọ́n fẹ́ ta fẹ́ tó máa fún ọ lówó. Ó play 1 second.
Yes, Bida. Mọ́mí coach, I had the question kan sí. Critical billion, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ tẹ bá ti pààrọ̀ pàdé.
Báwo lè pàdé ọlọ́mọ àká pàdé wèrè o?
Ẹ̀yin lẹ́lẹ́ lọ́wọ́ platform ẹ̀. ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ lọ tó ti ká ọ̀bẹ láti
so mad ṣé ọjọ́ yẹn mo ti inú ti bí mi ó dẹ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ tọ̀tọ̀tọ̀tọ̀ wọ́n ṣe kíní kan ní because you ask for 5 million naira àná òun sọ fún iṣẹ́ lọ́yẹ̀ ni ó ṣòro mọ̀ pa ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ fún yín yìí fẹ́ he ask for 5 million naira lọ́wọ́ Liverpool pé tó máa fún ní 5 million sí òun máa lift yẹ òun máa fi áyà àwọn tó máa dáhùn lift CCTV wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé ṣé wọ́n lè fẹ́ gba 5 million àbí ẹ̀ tó ní CCTV lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ 5 million you are negotiating on behalf of ẹ̀ tó ní CCTV I swear to God ó sọ sẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n á dúró ibẹ̀ ló ń lé lójú ọ̀nà àdúgbò bí mi pé àpòpọ̀ ìdílé ìyàn àpòpọ̀ lọ sókè mo lọ sọ̀rọ̀ ni àwọn ìgbà sọ̀rọ̀ o.
Hello, Mr. Layo.
Yeah, Mr. Guresi.
Yeah, so in láti sèwò contribution àwọn èèyàn kó wá lọ wọnú kànga bóyá tẹwájú ti pàdé ara yín ẹ béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ṣé ó ti gbà kúrò revenue tó fẹ́ lò fún rally Freedom Park yẹn ṣé ó ti gbà kúrò ẹ̀ kó wà lọ jẹ́ pé àwọn èèyàn ń dáwó wọ́n secure revenue at the end of the day owó ò ní ṣe dá padà o.
No. At the end of the day, Mr. Guresi, a kàn máa gbúrò ẹ̀ ní Canada ni, kò ní mọ ibi tó ń lọ, a kàn máa ṣàrìpó dé Canada ni. Ṣèbí bó ṣe ní káwọn èèyàn pàdé ní ọ̀dọ̀ hot law protest ní àgọ́ ọlọ́pàá lọ́jọ́ wo ni. Ta kàn rí pé wèrè ti ká lọ. Ìgbà tó bá máa yá sìn, ẹ kàn máa rí ní. Nígbà tí ò bá mọ ibi tó ń lọ, ẹ kàn máa rí ní Canada yẹn. Ẹsẹ̀ ló máa fi ní gbogbogbò.
No budgeted. He wants to do protest. There's no budgeted fee.
A copy of the approval revenue. Ó yẹ kó ti display. 27 is next week. At least ó yẹ kó ti secure approval kó tó wá gba DJ kó tó wá ṣe.
Àní ó yẹ kó ti gbà fún.
bágùrà fún kí ló kọ yìí níbi kíní yẹn fi wọ́n lẹ̀ àti àbárí bẹ́ẹ̀ bá mọ́tò pàtó tí ó pa ẹ̀ máa lù.
Ó yẹ kó ti gba police approval. Ó yẹ kó ti gba approval láti lè bẹ̀rẹ̀. At least ó yẹ kó ti gba police area police approval.
Ìpè NGO bọ̀ fún Bọ́lá, àyè tá a ti ń pè látẹ̀kọ́ NGO bọ̀ fún Bọ́lá. Inactive. Oh.
Yes, I was actually trying to activate my NGO. So please forgive me. I was actually on duty. So
no
inactive NGO, I'm sorry.
ẹ má bínú. Ẹ rántí ìjọ tí ẹ lọ bá wọn lọ́dọ̀ Latisne àwọn kan wá ń béèrè pé kíní 3 seconds àbí kíní kan báyà fídíò yẹn even Latisne confirmed that he sent it to him Yomi sent it to him òun rí àwọn kan béèrè so kò ṣe Karimo nìkan ló sẹ́ndẹ̀ sí àwọn tó ń sẹ́ndẹ̀ sí kí ló dé tí àwọn jẹ ẹ̀yin nìkan lè wá gbé dání tẹ̀jẹ̀ káwọn èèyàn rí kọ́tẹ̀ fi lè sọ pé wọ́n believe ẹni so why are they holding it? I think Latisne said that ó sẹ́ndẹ̀ so òun rí he even confirmed that he sent it to him.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé Latisne
kí ni Latisne rí nínú 3 seconds sí.
Ẹ̀kọ́ tó yẹ pé Karimo ti sẹ́ndẹ̀ tí Kábọ̀dí ti sẹ́ndẹ̀ lálẹ́ mọ́jú nígbà tí ó rí pé Karimo sẹ́ndẹ̀ ó sáré jù sí Mísálàtì tó yẹ pé àwọn òkan wo àwọn ẹni ẹlẹ́ni tó yẹ pé wọ́n ti sùn àwọn kan jiná rí fídíò wọ́n ní àwọn ṣe
Mr. Bayobi ẹ má máa defend Latisne.
Wọ́n sùn wọ́n jí nìyẹn o, wọ́n sùn wọ́n jí.
Ẹjọ́ torí Ọlọ́run ẹ má máa defend Latisne tí ẹ bá ṣàtẹ̀ tí rí break the noise foundation mi ẹ ṣàjẹ́ kí n kúrò bí kẹ́ tó máa defend ẹ̀ máa yẹn ìfẹ́ arm tó ń ṣe nínú justice for Mohbad ó pọ̀ jù arm tó ń ṣe nínú justice for Mohbad ẹ̀yin kan lẹ́rìí bí èèyàn mo sòótọ́ fún yín lẹ́nìí ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ẹ́ dáa jùlọ I am telling you bí ó kàn jẹ́ pé most time mo máa láìpẹ́ kí n kàn máa wò bí tí ìyà ń jẹ lára ẹ̀ ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ níbí mọ́ tẹ bá fẹ́ lọ orí platform ẹ̀ kẹ́ lọ pọ́n yẹ̀yẹ́ ẹ̀ lé ẹ lọ pọ́n lé ń bẹ̀ arm tó ń ṣe nínú justice yìí ó ju rere ẹ̀ lọ owó ló ń pa owó ló wá yìí nǹkan tó ṣe ń tẹ̀lé Yomi ni pé tọ́ bá náà fẹ́ gbowó wọn àgbà sí àkáǹtì ẹ̀ kan àtúnṣe òye tó wù sí Yomi nǹkan tó ń wá nìyẹn bọ̀ ẹ lọ tẹ bá fẹ́ pọ́n dé ẹ jẹ́ kó wà lórí platform ẹ̀ I am not trying to disrespect him but I don't want anybody to talk about him here. Kò sí ní láì tẹ wà tán, kò dẹ̀ fẹ́ justice, kò fẹ́ justice, ó kàn gbé, ó máa sọ pé àwọn làwọn gba justice kan lọ́sùn, kó lọ tútù mí gbà nílọrin. I don't want to talk about him. Ìmọ̀ béèyàn ṣe wà bí ti ẹ̀yẹn kò ń sòótọ́ àfi tó bá ti gbọ́ pé wọ́n fẹ́ wá gbowó ẹ jẹ́ ká support ẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká dáwó fún èmi àti platform Yomi la fẹ́ tẹ̀lé and at the end of the day tí kankan ọba jáde ń bẹ kò ní lè drag Yomi bàbá ẹni bá padà lọ drag tó bá rẹ̀ tó fẹ́ drag bàbá tẹ bá da táwọn èèyàn tó láìkí bàbá bá wà ń bẹ tó bá ń dá àwọn yẹn lẹ́nu dúró a ní ká fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ kan sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kẹ́ni tó fẹ́ di ìfẹ́ǹdì bàbá débẹ̀ ó fúnra ẹ̀ ló máa ní ẹ má gbé yẹn wá bí ẹ má gbé yẹn wá bí ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ mọ́ o ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ mọ́ kò séèyàn lára ẹ̀.
I can testify to that on the day I was dragged on that platform, which series of lies being concocted against my person. But anyway, what I can say about it, he just needs to discover himself and have a mind of himself. He doesn't have a mind of himself.
Mr. Guresi, it's not about him discovering himself. He knows himself. Ẹ bá sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, tẹ bá fẹ́ pọn léṣẹ́, tẹ bá fẹ́ pọn léèkì.
Èmi ò pọ́yàn kankan lé o, èmi ò pọ́yàn lé o.
Mr. Guresi, kò ń ṣe nǹkan tí ẹ kẹ́ sọ lẹ́ ń sọ yẹn. Ẹ lẹ ti testify pé wọ́n drag yín. They can drag me there bí mo ṣe máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ kò kàn mí. Wọ́n lè pè mí lórúkọ tó tẹ́ wọn lọ́rùn kò kàn mí. Ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan kan ni. Mr. Latisẹ tó bá wá sí ibà ẹ̀ máa sọ lójú ẹ̀ kò jà sí justice for Mohbad. Justice for his pocket. Tó bá gun orí bíbà ẹ̀ máa sọ mi ò lè bẹ̀rù ẹ̀. I understand ìjọ tí ó ti sọ pé òun sì máa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa kí bàbá jáde kó wá ṣe accountability jẹ́ tí ó dẹ̀ jáde kó sọ ọ̀rọ̀ nígbà tí Arífà sọ pé èló náà lọ́dá fún wọn lọ́bìnrin lọ́wọ́ láti sinẹ́ oye tó kó sílẹ̀ kó 2.5 million sílẹ̀ fún ó sì pọ̀rọ̀ yẹn under the carpet but tó ń gbọ́n bàbá accountable. Another day ni ọjọ́ tí àwọn kan gorí ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ̀ tí wọ́n bú bàbá mo dẹ̀ rí àwọn èèyàn fún wọn pé kò yẹ kó máa sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ báyìí ó ní kí wọ́n dákẹ́ so èmi mo ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ mi ò ní sọ̀rọ̀ kínní mi ò lè sọ lójú ẹ̀ ní ìdẹ̀kẹ́ tẹ́nì kọ̀ọ̀kan pọ́n ìdí ọ̀tí ẹ̀ lé ni mo sọ mo tútù tọ́ ní. Owó ló ń wá ẹjẹ́ tẹ́nìbọ̀dì jáde lọ́la ń sìn fún sọ pé wọ́n fẹ́ lọ fẹ́ ṣe kínní kan á gbé pílásọ̀mù ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ kò ní gba àkáǹtì ẹ̀ tó fẹ́ dá owó sí àkáǹtì ara ẹ̀ ló máa dówó yẹn sí oye tó bá dẹ̀ wù ló máa transfer. Èmi ò rán o kò bọ́ mi èmi gan ò bọ́ bọ̀ kò ní láárí olè dẹ̀ ni pẹ̀lú orúkọ tó ń jẹ́ pẹ̀lú orúkọ tó ń jẹ́ olè.
Omi kòjì ti bínú.
Ta ló mute ni?
Olúgbòhùn náà máa gbé wá sí.
Ẹni sùúrù.
Mute ni Honourable York Daddy ẹ má yẹ kó lu ẹ bínú tán.
Ẹni sùúrù ẹ jọ̀ọ́. America go that route. Please. Everybody has done well. And any oku onítàn
ọ̀pọ̀. Dàdí ó dọ̀rọ̀ brọ́dà ẹ̀yìn sìn ẹ jí o ó ti dà.
Any oku onítàn ọ̀pọ̀lọ́. In as much that everybody is doing what they are doing, I would just like us to let us maintain peace, with all men. The last time I checked, we're discussing about unregistered what's it called? Unregistered NGO and inactive NGO. I wouldn't know what happened that, led us to this discussion. So I will just appeal to every party, Wekejo, AJ Bure, Awolubebe.
ẹ wo ẹ lọ bọ́jú New York Daddy Emirates ẹ lọ bọ́jú yín ẹ ṣẹ̀ jẹ́ àbí
ẹni sùúrù
ẹ ṣe a sọ̀rọ̀ bọ̀dá yín mọ́ àti move kúrò lọ́rọ̀ bọ̀dá yín ẹ ṣe ẹ jẹ́ ká máa ṣe tiwa lọ ẹ lọ ṣe nǹkan tẹ̀ ń ṣe ìyẹn ti kọjá bọ̀dkẹ́ tó jí bọ̀dá yín ti gba ṣọ́ọ̀bù tí wọ́n kàn bọ̀dá yín ti gba
gúrẹ́sì dẹ̀wọ̀n àbíbẹ̀ àti báyọ̀ bínú ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀jẹ̀kẹ́ gbọ́n mi gbà sọ kò lè dá. àjọ láti sọ ìta lè sọ but at least àwa náà àti at least you are aware the day I was dragged on that platform. Role wo ni mo ọ̀dà ẹ̀ play except for him to even queue behind those who were throwing banters, lies, and falsehood towards my person. But all the same, ọ̀rọ̀ Bible kan ni wàá sọ, a ò lè wà nínú ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ká ní kórè ọ̀fẹ́ máa pọ̀ sí. Anybody that wants to be good should try to be good. And if you want to be bad, be bad. Lukewarmness, ṣèyíṣọ̀hún, it's not right. It's not proper.
Sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mọ́sẹ̀ àti kúrò ń bẹ̀ àti respect lọ́rọ̀ bí up daddy. Ẹ jẹ́ ká move on àti ti rìn stage next week kí pọ̀dà àwọn tó tún rí sọ́ọ̀bù ẹ ṣàfihàn lẹ̀ ìyẹn sì ti lọ jẹ́ ká tó máa ṣe ká move forward.
Ẹjọ́ mọ́ mi coach critical billion ẹjọ́ o tẹ bá pàdé Yomi lẹ́niwẹ̀ẹ́ ẹjọ́ mo ní question kan tẹ máa bá mi béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀.
Kí ló fẹ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀? Kò ní dúró.
No chamber NGO can help me out here. If I'm in possession as a member of public, I'm in possession of a material that will serve as an evidence in a homicide case, and I refuse to bring it out or hand it over to the authorities, what would be the role of the police in this case? Because Yomi told us, mo rántí pé mo gbọ́ tó sọ pé tá bá wo fídíò yẹn tá bá rí kíní kan igbá kan àwo kan so what should have been the role of the police as against the person in possession of that piece of material that could serve as evidence to me and to Yomi? What should be the role of the police at that point? Critical billion. No chamber NGO.
billion. I have a question. I'm only question that might be because maybe I heard it right. He said,
"Tí gbogbo èèyàn wá rán Báyọ̀ Billion táwọn pẹ́
náà." He said, òun àti ẹni tí à ń sọ yẹn wọ́n jà o. Ṣùgbọ́n one military guy ti gba àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ ló finish iṣẹ́ yẹn tó ní military training. Níbo làwọn ti rí ẹni yẹn? So he has to let us know. Àwọn wá justice a lè máa hide pé àmọ̀ nǹkan excuse me, lè máa sọ pé àmọ̀ nǹkan ká lè má come out for the whole world. What are we fighting for? Because he mentioned this thing on 2 occasions. Èèyàn kan tó finish ìkíní ẹ̀ ní military style trained person and the people knows it. I don't know. I don't understand that either.
Well, Gracie Etibere, one very critical question. Hope you can show us the permit and approval for the venue of the 27th of February and police approval because Bati Igoti Leogene yóò tó 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 ṣe títí ẹ̀ àwa mo gba approval lọ́wọ́ DSS àgbàlọ́wọ́ ọlọ́pàá ò fún wa. The police said no, they are not going to allow us. He died in Lagos. We should go and do the
peaceful protest in Lagos. But the DSS gave us, and the DSS gave us a different date. They gave us a week after the date that we wanted. And after they approved it, they asked her to come 2 times for briefing, which she went with her lawyer, with the Jakujaku lawyer that we used then. So if he wants to be prudent, if he wants us to believe, and the people that are contributing money for him, they should ask him this question: what is the budgeted amount for this project is doing? So that tobacco 2 million fun 1 month got to 2 million share. What is the budgeted? According to people asking for accountability, what is the budgeted amount he wants to use for this project? Has he collected venue permit? Has he collected the Ojota Police Command? Has he collected permit? Have they said yes, go ahead? Because aside getting approval for the venue, you have to get police approval too. So that is where to start from. What are the restrictions? What are the things? That way we can know.
Yeah, I do pray.
African TV said it today that they asked him that you said they wanted to kill you. Which police command, which police station did you report people that were threatening your life to? Wọ́n ní kò lè dáhùn. Wọ́n ní kò lè dáhùn. They asked him.
Bayo billion.
Lọ́gbà díẹ̀ wo eyín kò lè máa gbé wa ní gbogbo kan ẹ̀yàn máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí wa.
Hold on.
Sọ fún wa.
Ẹni sùúrù.
Pọ̀tẹ́ tó ń parọ́.
Mr. Yomi gbé nǹkan dání. Ẹni sùúrù. Mr. Bayo.
Ó gbé dání kọ́lọ́mà yẹn kó jábọ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ o.
Ọlọ́run ò lè jẹ́ kó lè jábọ́. Ó gbé kó lè dé dání nà. Ẹni sùúrù. Mr. Yomi gbé nǹkan dání. Whatever he has said he wants to come straight. I don't think we are in the best position. That's my own thought. To start questioning how just he said 27 he wants to have a mini concert. Let's wait and watch. For me, I just have a different school of thought about your main African television. Somebody asked a very cogent question. You know.
Jalani.
Ó lè jálá ní àbí Ọlọ́run bá ọ tó bá ti jálá báyìí wàhálà ti dé nìyẹn. Wàhálà ti dé nìyẹn. I think we should focus more on the inquest and whatever we are contributing to what's going on. It's a battle between NGOs, registered and inactive NGOs. But clash of the titans, that's the whole female. So that's what I believe that is happening presently. So let's keep our fingers crossed and let's enjoy what is going on.
Honorable, which titans? How about our own NGOs? Is it not more as important as their own? I'm not NGOs now.
Oh, sorry, mo ti gbọ́ orúkọ yẹn NGO GB. But the register NGO yín right.
Oh, active. It's active.
Mommy coach, break the noise fan. Oh God.
Wo bọ̀dá yín ni kẹ́ lọ fèsì nírọ̀lẹ́ mi àti ní òlọ́rọ̀. Ẹ má dẹ̀ jẹ́ gbọ́ Break the Noise Foundation lẹ́nu yìí lórí platform yìí. Honorable
Jessica Foundation.
Ẹ má jẹ́ kí n gbọ́ Break the Noise lẹ́nu yín. Lẹ́ni o, ìbá yín sọ̀rọ̀ mú kàn ń gbọ́ ni. Ayé padà lọ.
Ẹ jẹ́ má bínú, mo ti bẹ̀bẹ̀ on behalf of my ẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ má bínú sẹ́gbọ́n mi. Ọmọdé àgbà kí mọ̀ ẹ̀kọ́ jẹ kó má ra wọn lọ́wọ́.
In all honesty, right? In all honesty, I want to ask you this question. Just that I want to ask you this question.
Are you trying to set me up for dragging Bayo? Is the
No.
way
I
the question-
want to ask. No, wait now. This question is simple, right? The aspect we've gotten into in justice for Mohbad, in problem of NGOs or donation and stuff like that has make a lot of noise in the last 3-4 months, 5 months. What are the causes of these problems? Kemi was number one. Karimo, bringing Pika body, bringing Abosede, donating money for these people. It was when she accepted Pika body that Break the Noise Foundation Olosumok Pika body. Have you forgotten? We are looking for justice, but we have to be smart in the way we look for justice. Kemi brought Pika body. Pika body go and bring two of a kind. At the end of the day, where do we find ourselves? They shove them down our throats. They shove Abosede down our throats. And at the end of the day, they cannot stand today to put sides shoulder to shoulder to say, yes, I champion this move and this is what we achieved through this move. Every move these people have contributed to have been bad all along.
You are very correct. Which means that the whole mess we are into originally was caused by Kemi. The day Kemi came to give us the analysis of how
Who is
much
Kemi? Who is the Kemi?
Dr. Kemi, the day she came and gave analysis of how much Mohbad had in royalty with Naira Marley and how much Mohbad worth.
I think you're getting it twisted.
We can't blame her.
Hold on. I don't think Bayo was referring to Dr. Kemi Olunloyo.
Okay.
Kemi Bayo was referring to should be joking.
Okay. No, the interest of the day that one came.
Kemi Johnson ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ẹ̀gbọ́n Yoga Gbígbé. Ṣèbí yẹn ló ṣe wà.
Àwọn yẹn ló mú division but the clash of the interest arose. That one's interest arose started from when Kemi gave analysis. What was the million? Owó tí anybody ò tiẹ̀ rírò rí ìrọ̀lẹ́ àwọn everybody tí a lot of people tí ò sí rẹ̀, and I know since from that day this particular Yomi started losing duration into justice for Mohbad. Na tí adúrò owó yìí wá lè wà níbì kan, I think we should be able to tap into getting my own cause. I'm sorry to say, but that's the way I think or the way I feel.
That's your opinion, and your opinion might not be correct and might be right. So, but that's your opinion. That's what you think. But some people don't think like that. Some people are thinking that is Yomi that is working.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ ká jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé Jokem ni ẹ má. Ẹ ti gbé wa sọ pé because I'm kind of confused ẹni kẹ́ Dr. Kemi no. Ẹ pé Jokem please ẹ má jẹ́ ká confuse kan tún lọ sọ pé wọ́n sọ pé Kemi Olunloyo.
Èmi mo sọ.
No, àwọn òfin wa confuse ẹ mọ̀ pé that was why I ask you ní o mọ ẹ̀rẹ̀ tó mú àǹsọ̀rọ̀ pé.
Jokem ló mú Ìkàbọ̀dé àti Abọ́sẹ̀dé wá ìgbà tó ti kó wọn dé báyìí tó ti tì sí wa lọ́rùn báyìí láti bọ́ nínú gbogbo division yìí. Ṣùgbọ́n ló kó wọn wá ṣebí ó kẹta ló gbé yọ̀ wá.
Mr. Bayo. Ẹ rí from day one mo máa ń láìkì ọ̀rọ̀ kan tí honourable Yọ̀bíadé máa ń sọ. Ó ní nǹkan tó ní kálukú bá wá sínú justice ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ni. Àná ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ tó jẹ́ yẹn òun ló mú division bá wa. Number one, ìgbà tí mo rí àwọn èèyàn tó ń bá bàbá Mohbad ń wá justice in all honesty tí ń ṣe pé wọ́n fẹ́ gba owó wọn ò fẹ́ 70%, wọn ò fẹ́ 10%, wọn ò wá any percentage ju interest wọn pé kí ló pa ọmọ yìí nínú ilé ara ẹ̀. Mo wá sí ọ̀dọ̀ wọn mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ibi o nǹkan tó fẹ́ leléyìí nǹkan tá à ń wá leléyìí, and that is why mo máa sọ pé mo wá sí ọ̀dọ̀ like mind. Ṣé ẹ rí division yìí kò sígbà tí tá bá sọ pé ẹjọ́ kẹ́mùmúdé o láti sinẹ́ o kò sígbà tí ò ní wá because oníkálukú ló mọ nǹkan tó gbé wá sínú justice. Number one, èmi justice ni mò ń wá o, mi ò dẹ̀ wá anything. Kó di ọ̀la kọ́kọ́ gbogbo royalty kọ́kọ́ gbogbo owó tí Mohbad make kọ́mọ yẹn má jọmọ Mohbad kọ́kọ́ sẹ́sẹ̀ bàbá Mohbad. Àwọn oní mo kàn máa kí bàbá yẹn pé Ọlọ́run àdọ́mọ ẹ̀ tó kù sí máa lọ. But ẹ jẹ́ ká wá wo nǹkan kan tá a bá ní kí gbogbo wa máa jọ rìn ká dẹ̀ má mọ ìṣe wọn at the end of the day tó jẹ́ àwọn ọ̀nà wa da justice láàmú tó wá da justice náà ń kọ́. At that stage tó ní kálukú shoot ibi tó belong sí èmi rò pé is the best thing and that is why táwọn èèyàn bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ pé ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ ṣe máa ní lè jọ ṣe because àwa nǹkan náà àwa tá à ń wá justice nǹkan tó pa Mohbad a yàtọ̀ sí àwọn tó ń wá nǹkan táwọn ń wá because àtàbálà wá justice nísìnyí Ọláìdé ti sọ̀rọ̀ kan bá a ṣe débi pé time tó ń declare pé Mohbad kú 5 hours after that time ni bàbá wọnú ilé yẹn kí ló dé tó jẹ́ bàbá làwọn tí à ń darúkọ ta la fẹ́ jọ rìn kí ló jẹ́ bàbá náà máa ń drag every minute every day tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé bàbá yẹn ò sí nínú ilé yẹn. So àjọ wá nǹkan kan náà èmi ò ṣe rí nígbà tí Kàrímọ́dé tó lọ sọ̀rọ̀ lórí Kudiskindu tí ó sọ̀rọ̀ ní platform Jokem ó bí Jokem nínú pé ọ̀dọ̀ ọ̀nà bá ti break news láì ṣe AIT láì ṣe NTA láì ṣe CBC and mo dẹ̀ rántí lọ́jọ́ yẹn pé kí ló bíyàn nínú ẹ̀ kí ló sọ gan tá a gbọ́ and I remember vividly pé mo sọ ọmọ tó tiẹ̀ lè máa bú ìyá ẹ̀ nǹkan tó rí mi lára jù nínú ẹ̀ nìyẹn because nígbà tí mo kéré I was born a Muslim Christian how because mo kọ́ ẹ̀kọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run ìyá èèyàn no matter how bad tó lè behave kò sí ẹgbà ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ for that lady to come out láti wá yẹ̀yẹ́ ìyá ẹ̀ despite the fact pé ìyá ẹ̀ ò ṣe nǹkan tó dùn mí náà nínú kò lè jẹ́ kí ó sọ ọ̀rọ̀ ní ayé mi tí màá ní mo fẹ́ tún gbọ́. Mi ì mọ etí táwọn èèyàn fi ń gbọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀ o ọmọ tí ó jẹ́ obìnrin yẹn kó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ one night stand tó ní obìnrin yẹn fi bí ẹ ò ní ẹ̀tọ́ àti mú ẹgbà ìyá ẹ̀ dání. For another woman tó bí ọmọ tí kì í ṣe ti sí another èèyàn tí èèyàn ó jáde lára obìnrin míì àti ìdílé míì kó wá máa bá ọmọ yẹn hobnob tí ò mọ nǹkan tó lè ṣe tí ò rí and that is why láti ìgbà tá a ti sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mo máa ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ Lighton tó lóun adopt ẹ̀ pé kí ni àwọn ọmọ mi Lighton yẹn ṣe rí kí orú ọmọ 30 something years kó gbé ìyá ẹ̀ wá sórí pápá yìí kó dẹ̀ báyé ìyá ẹ̀ jẹ̀bẹ̀ yẹn ká wá máa sáré tẹ̀lé kí ló gbé dání àtijọ́ tó ti wá ló gbé nǹkan dání o àwa náà làwọn àbí báyìí we are 165 right now kí nǹkan tó drop to change the course justice for Mohbad. So for that type of person nínú ayé mi ti ẹ̀fẹ́ kó tẹ́ lè máa sọ̀rọ̀ kí ni mo fẹ́ gbọ́ nǹkan tó ń sọ torí kò ní pẹ́ sí mi tí bá rántí ẹni tó ti sọ̀rọ̀ sí yẹ Mr. Bayo Billions a máa pín náà ni because mo pé fẹ́ ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí lè ever tẹ̀lé Kàrímọ́ pẹ̀lú ìwà àti ìṣe àti bó ṣe bàjẹ́ àti bó ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ tó lórí bíbà yìí kò sí nǹkan tó lè sọ ẹ lè gbọ́ I am saying the truth.
Ó gbé fídíò tó kú tó pa Mohbad sílẹ̀ báyìí. Màá ní mo kọjá lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́.
Ká máa worú ọmọ yẹn kó mú ìyá ẹ̀ kó yẹ̀yẹ́ ẹ̀. Tani ò lè yẹ̀yẹ́, á lòun abo, á ló lórí burúkú làwọn èèyàn. Èèyàn kan náà máa tẹ̀lé rú yẹn.
Mọ́mí coach.
Ìfá mo máa ń sọ pé Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kí ọmọ ìdílé mi to my 20th generation kò lè pàdé ọmọ yẹn láyé, mo máa ń sọ fọ́lọ́run ni.
Mọ́mí coach.
Ó ń gbọ́rọ̀ yín mọ́ mi NGO jíde.
Tó wá sọ́kọ̀ mi sí rí pé ariwo kí ló pè wọ́n ṣe the Titans ní tọ́nà ń jà. Ẹ rí pé lúkúlúkú àgbà sọ̀rọ̀ náà gbúrò lúkúlúkú àtàwọn kò mọ́ sí o.
Ìgbà accountability ti ṣẹlẹ̀, ọ̀pọ̀ accountability ni lúkú wá. Lúkú ti
Ní accountability o, Mr. Bayo kò ṣe accountability o. Wọ́n ní owó tó fẹ́ lọ fi appeal. Wọ́n ní owó.
Wọ́n lówó ni.
Kò ṣe accountability. Wọ́n ní owó láti lọ appeal.
That's why Aries is joining to Yomi. She's looking for something, soft landing for herself. That's why she was.
Wọ́n ti bẹ̀bẹ̀bẹ̀bẹ̀ wọ́n ti sọ fáwọn èèyàn kan dáwó. Wọ́n ti sọ fáwọn èèyàn kan dáwó Mr. Bayo, mọ́mí NGO Bọ̀súnbọ́lá, gbogbo ẹ̀yìn NGO tó wà bíi ló ṣe ń bá NGO. Wọ́n ní èèyàn ti bẹ̀bẹ̀bẹ̀bẹ̀ pé kán dáwó kán lè fi lọ appeal court yẹn ní court of appeal. Má jẹ́ ń tàn yín kò sówó. Nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ̀ fi gbọ́rọ̀ ẹlẹ́nu yọ̀bí lámọ́ nìyẹn lúkúlúkú bá ta sí.
Break the noise. Bèbí ti ṣẹ́jú.
Ẹ ṣé jàre orúkọ mi yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe kò dẹ̀ ń dùn mọ́ mi ẹ̀ pé tán ṣá. Break the noise foundation NGO.
Best Speaker Foundation.
Ìgbẹ̀lá lúkúlúkú fún ìjọba òkú bá yòókù wọn tó ń rìn fún ẹjọ́ yẹn kò gbogbo wọn ti fẹ́rẹ̀ gé lọ́sùn. NGO ló borí gbogbo kinní wọn mọ́lẹ̀ sí.
From what mommy break the noise said now, from what she said now, that's
break the noise, break the noise foundation NGO.
From what she said now, that people don't want to contribute. I think people are beginning to know what is happening. So if you're saying that it is because they could not get finance that made them not to go to appeal. So gradually, people are getting to understand. And that is how it's going to be organically unfolding. You understand? That is one point. I want to ask us questions. What is causing the delay on Corona dates? If they've given judgment and they are not appealing, why today this is a new week. Today is Tuesday. Why is it that we've not hear anything about the Corona day?
Honorable York Daddy, they can't go ahead because they will want to give them also soft landing. They don't want to, try. They will give them till that time. When the time elapses, they will know these people, they are not in for anything. So I believe that is what they are waiting for. Then our son should write to them. We are not here to make noise. We are not here to, it's not joking matter. We are here for something. We are here for justice for Mohbad. That is why ariwo òṣì tí Larry àti Yomi tó ń pàkiri òṣì. We don't have time for them. We are here to fight for justice, changing the narrative, distracting people from the main point every now and then. We are not in for it. His NGO is active. Platform. Let's engage ourselves. No one will abuse you. Let us engage, questions
But NGO Busmala, you are not answering you are still changing.
I've answered your question. They will give them their own time.
Yes, they will give
days. I think
they will give which
it's 30 days.
They will give which people their own time. I don't understand.
Time to appeal.
Yes, Young Daddy, I think NGO No Chamber should be able to help us with that. What is the time frame that a litigant has to appeal a judgment? So, if that time has elapsed,
No, but does that stop? That doesn't stop the corona. That's the question I'm asking. I'm asking that after the judgment, and the judgment says that they should do this, they should do that. Why is it that?
They have made
Yes.
Honorable York, since they have
they
made
can't do anything.
they want to appeal, they will look at all this petition, election petition. If they say they are going to court, they want to appeal, they will give them their time. Go ahead, whatever you want to go ahead, and they will give them the lapse window. Let it elapse, because they will say if they carry out anything again, if they do anything again in the inquest, and these people went ahead to go ahead to appeal, everything they might have done in the inquest is not avoid.
No, I don't think you're not getting me. I don't. Maybe
I
by
got your question 100%.
Hold on, ma.
Because they said they want to appeal.
Hold on, ma.
They said they want to appeal.
Hold on, ma. Let me make this scenario. Assuming they appeal, let's take it like this. Assuming they appeal, one, and they appealed the judgment without going for another stay of proceedings. The inquest matter will go on while the appeal hearing goes on simultaneously. You understand? So that is the point I'm saying. The issue that happened, don't forget that before they went to collect stay of proceeding, once they approach a court, whether they can join or not, they've approached the court. So when they saw that the court is not, Miracle were faster, they now went on stay of proceedings, which led us to this. Now my question is, the judgment has been passed on this issue. So the question is, how come? What is stopping the magistrate or the coroner court from reopening? This is another week.
Can I say something now, Uncle Honorable York Dada? I want to believe that the justice might have been done in such a way that maybe Baba and Shitu would have written to them, and they'll be waiting for the magistrates to now say when it will start. Because the ball of reopening Corona is between Shitu and the magistrate. And I believe the due diligence would have been by Shitu. The only person that can confirm if it's done is Baba Loba or Mr. Guresi. And I know Mr. Guresi, if he know anything, would have tell us. So the only person that can give that answer will be Baba Loba. So I believe Francisco would have done what he needs to do. I want to believe that.
Your Daddy, sir, from my understanding, is that when there is a stay of proceedings and a case has gone on and judgment has been delivered, there is a time frame for you to appeal. Within that time frame, nothing can go on. Within that time frame, until that time frame elapses before the substantive case can continue.
I disconcur. On this issue of stay of proceeding, I disconcur.
Okay.
Because what they are appealing is the judgment, not the stay of proceeding. Now, the judgment says that they cannot join and participate. as to which their prayer was. If they are going to appeal, it's two things. They go to appeal that judgment. The stay of proceeding that they applied for expired after this judgment. So if they go and appeal, they are appealing the judgment. Now, Tomawa Logba stay of another proceeding. Lole stop Tomawa grant Lole Niki Corona.
So, just that you are 100% correct.
Thank you.
So the stay of proceeding, Tonlo, Oti were evacuated the day the judgment was pronounced. Now, if they're going to be appealing the case, they will appeal the case on a different appeal, and they will apply for a stay of proceeding again on a different one. So it's two different applications, two different fees. Different application, two different fees. So it is two different things. But the fact is that even the application to appeal is they are financially down. So if they are able to do the appeal, can they also do the stay of proceeding too? So it's two things. So now they might decide to do the appeal without doing stay of proceeding. So Mr. Tazan.
So, Mr. Bayo, now that okay.
So
Go ahead, mommy coach.
Okay. And then can Sanshitu proceed to write to the magistrate for opening the corona now, or the wait until after 30 days?
No. I mean, it was the judgment was directly that the magistrate can proceed with immediate effect to continue with the corona inquest, but that is on the discretion of the magistrate, should to be based on a calendar. You understand? So, want to start corona inquest, you have to clear your calendar.
Sanshitu cannot reach out to us.
Sanshitu can do that in a reminder form to say that we wish you continue with this corona inquest. If any correspondence, reach out to her, because she will have to send the correspondence to tell everybody she's ready for the inquest at so date. So all participating members and the procedures will be announced to them. But they can still reach out to her to give her a reminder.
Please,
so you know that the inquest starts immediately.
Please, mommy and daddy, tap this
if I'm going to start the inquest, I have to clear my calendar, I have to clear my schedule, because as a magistrate, she might have more than 10, 15 cases. It's like the day of the stay of proceedings on our court proceeding before Mohbad's case on that day. She started 8 o'clock until 9 o'clock. So it's not just one case she did that day. And that is how the thing is. You understand? So that's just the bad part of the Nigerian legal system. And actually, she started 8 o'clock that day to attend to a case before Mohbad's case. It was after that case that they allow Mohbad's case to proceed. That which is the corona. So she will use her discretion to clear her calendar to give room for the corona to start. You understand? So, but I mean, Sanshitu can do the due diligence to remind her, and just a little poke to see how ready she is. That way, we'll know maybe it's going to be in the next 2 months, or remember the last year, it was when they went to meet the magistrate. She said, "Oh, March, I think was it March 10 or March 12?" She said, "Oh, my calendar is free for March 10 or 12," and all the participating lawyers agreed to it. All the participating lawyers agreed to it.
Now we use March last year as an example. Maybe what we need to do is to see if Baba Mumbai can reach out to Sanshitu so that they can remind her, and then see how the calendar goes, and then the inquest will be open.
Yeah, that's the way to go, man. Yes, man, you're right, man. We just hope, and part of us will be expecting that the inquest will hold more than once in a month. So that is why Sanshitu needs to get on the game on it as soon as possible to make sure that this inquest is not once in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or 6 weeks as usual. So I mean, Baba Mohbad, we should get on that. Mr. Gressy, we'll saddle you with that responsibility. I'm using your English. Activated. I'm using your English tonight. We saddle Gressy with that responsibility. Gressy Tisalo. Gressy Tisalo.
Ekale. Which wine did you borrow? Yes, sir.
I want to saddle Gressy with that responsibility. I want to saddle Gressy with that. Yeah, saddle Gressy with that responsibility. I just talk more sad down on it.
So you still remember? Am I that Mr. Bayolo?
Òyìnbó ńlá responsibility ńlá ni mo yà yà.
Big English comes with big responsibility.
Big responsibility.
Ekalesas. I didn't know I was up as well. Honorable Young Daddy, good evening, sir.
Good evening, man.
Fine. I didn't get no bouquet from you, no bouquet from Mr. Bayo Billions.
Any NGO flights go want to register.
Responsibility here, co-active. NGO must start for responsibility co-active. I'm sorry.
Last time, illegal, registered. So at the moment, at the very bye.
Àwa la ní David Norris Foundation NGO. Ẹ máa tètè sáàbì wa pẹ̀lú àwọn responsibility.
No, okay, now, Bayo, I asked a question, yeah? And I don't know, maybe you heard me. And I was trying to take our attention away from what we were saying and direct the discussion to the fact that the corona needs to get on board ASAP. And I asked that, what could be the form of, can we say it's been delayed? After the judgment, this is another week, we are counting down. By now, we are thinking we must have had communications from the magistrate Shotumbi as regards the corona, when it's going to be, starting, the level we are going to, which vis-a-vis. Are we going with the inquest that they did, that Darosha and pathologists came on board? Are we starting from there, or are we continuing? And what could be, why the whole silence, and what could be happening? That we are yet to receive this. So I believe.
I understand you because I heard you earlier, right? But I was, Now, you see, Young Daddy, you know that this corona inquest, let me quickly remind people the challenges we were going through in the corona inquest when the magistrates were announced through our registrar to say that corona inquest is not going to come up tomorrow because there is fear because the girl's thing. I remember there was a time she said that they are planning to ambush her. That was when they wanted to do the protest at the magistrate. When they say, oh, it's not safe for her, they're trying to ambush her, they're trying to bombard her and stuff like that. So those are actions they are using to discredit, to make sure the corona inquest does not sit at every particular time it has to sit. There has been several times they announced that the corona inquest is not going to hold. But because of Baba Mohbad's legal team, a lot of fight, a lot of argument, a lot of assurance. And when there was this, Baba Mohbad doesn't want us to do protest. That was not the reason. The reason was that the magistrate said that the girl's lawyer, that lawyer, stated that the life and property of the magistrate will not be protected if protests and rally are held in front of the magistrate court. And the magistrate was considering that application. But because of our mobile legal team were on hand, ready, they forced it to say that they can do it. And that was when Baba Mobile reached out to the people trying, please, if you want to do your protest, just do it far away, not from the environment of the court, because they are trying to sabotage the corona inquest process. So I believe that there is also an action. I believe that there's also an action. There's also some steps to make sure the inquest does not continue immediately. Number one. Number two, to make sure that the people that are coming to speak, the magistrates use their power to influence the procedure. You understand?
Now,
so I believe.
I'm not going to totally agree with your points on this, because I still want to prep myself and ask another question. Maybe you, maybe anybody. Could it be that Sanshitu is not fully in charge yet? That is why he's yet to write as a reminder to the magistrate. I'm just asking questions randomly, because by now, with the way the temple of the corona was going before the whole thing went on an emergency break, I was thinking that energy would still be there the moment the judgment was delivered. In the next couple of days, the son should have written a gentle reminder, and how because of the delay, then probably we need to review the timetable if the corona can be happening twice in a month, so that a proper cross-examining will be done on all the invited guests. So I'm just trying to think in my own mind and my quiet time that I'm thinking that this thing should have been done. And the only way probably it's not been done is if Shitu is still seeing that every necessary apparatus for him to start up, to take off, is not yet fully delivered to him. I don't know. I'm just thinking, because the one you said about trying to claim, the one you said about they are trying to claim that the life and this thing is not safe, is not that. I don't think that's tenable in the court of law. The police are there to provide security, to protect life and property. So I don't think that kind of excuse they will throw it into the bin. You understand? So that's what I'm thinking. That could it be? Anybody that wants to talk in that regards. Bayo, you are muted. I don't know if you don't know. You are muted.
Yeah, look at this. I understand what
Mr. Bayo, let me just add mine before then you can just reply. Yeah. I want to ask, BNS, have they exhausted the appeal window? The appeal window period. Have they exhausted it?
I don't think so. I think like Mommy Moshino said, Mommy Moshino, she just said that.
No, they have not.
30 days.
They have not.
Yeah, so 30 days.
I saw from Mommy Moschino saying 30 days, but the other time I heard from Aries herself said
7 days.
They got only 7 days.
No,
and she was desperate.
She
was really desperate.
Yes, but the desperacy of that regard has a reason, but it's a story for another day.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is
So
different
it's not 7 days, it's 30 days, right?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Okay, that's fine. So they still got more days. If they still got more days for me, I'm going to think that we're not expecting the corona to start until maybe after the 30 days has been exhausted.
No. The pronouncement is that the magistrate can continue to continue to conduct the corona at our own, is our courtroom. She's with immediate effect. That is the directive.
Okay.
She will now continue at our own time based on her calendar. She is going to look for space, time, and clear out her calendar to see which date it fits in. So I would say at this time, maybe she's still clearing her calendar. Maybe Francisco has not juggled her memory. They have not reminded her of how serious and how important the corona is. Just like your daddy has said that it has all of a sudden it has been cold. It's cold now, but she does not have any. She does not have any reasons to wait to the appeal. If she thinks right now, because the appeal does not mean they're going to start. If they file an appeal tomorrow, when you're filing a case in the court, before the case, now let me remind you of the case of the DNA. The DNA case was filed around November, and it took about 7 to 8 weeks before they can assign it to a judge.
Yeah.
So when they assign it to the judge say, "Oh, I'm not going to be available for another 3 months." About Balebu say no. If you cannot do it, we'd rather look for another judge to do it. Then she said, "Okay, I will create time for you." So if they file the application, it might take them another 3-4 months before they can assign the appeal to the judge, to another judge. So the corona case is not going to wait to that time.
Okay.
So you understand? So I mean, they can start the corona inquest proceedings while the appeal court comes in. And if the appeal court comes in to say this case is an appeal, they are doing it. If they do not file stay of proceeding, the stay of proceeding, the only thing that can hold the corona inquest is stay of proceeding. And they have to do a new one. So I mean, pending the time we receive any notification from these people, the magistrate should just continue with her duty and resume the corona inquest as soon as possible. What we need to do is tell Baba Mohbad to send a reminder to Shotubi to say, please, we are ready. All the parties involved are ready. Write a letter, communicate to them, say, correspondent, we are ready. At so date, everybody that has been called to resume back to the inquest, whether 9 a.m. or 8 a.m. Then the drama starts again. So whatever it is right now, it is not our fault. It is still the magistrate's fault to say that I'm ready to start it. If we write to her today, if she said that, oh, I'm ready, but I have to clear out my calendar schedule, and the only date I have for the next inquest is going to be March 50 or March 40, there's nothing we can do. That is only when she's available.
You're right.
So we can only push her a little bit to let her know that we are ready, we are waiting for her.
Okay, what if BNS objects to this, to her plans? They not make it part of the appeal to say that no, until they have exhausted all their rights, all their plea before the corona can reopen.
Yes.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say, that the issue here might be that the Baba's team is waiting for them to exhaust all of their appeal rights before anything could be done. Because of any appeal that will be made, and the lower court will start and be going, continue the proceedings while an appeal is about to happen. What if they pass the judgment and at the end of the day, an appeal throws it out? So that I want to be safe by thinking that maybe Baba's team is waiting on them to finish and exhaust all their appeal windows and all of whatever is there before anything is done. To go back to the question that York Daddy asked, that could it be that Enioshoro has not, that issue between Enioshoro and Baba has not been fully resolved, could that be the reason why there is this coldness, or there is this inaction on the part of the corona? If that is, I think that we have grown on this our platform beyond conjectures and speculations. So I would like to suggest, because of this thinking, because of this critical question that York Daddy asked, I would like to suggest that if we can find a way to speak to Baba or the team, his legal team, to kind of provide an update is going on. So on the part of Baba, Baba will be able to say that, might be able to tell us that, okay, with the Enioshoro, it has been resolved, everybody has gone their way. And then on the part of the legal, the new team now, they will be able to tell us if it is that they are waiting for BNS to exhaust their appeal, window or whatever it is, or if it is that they have written to the magistrate at the inquest, and she's like, if she has been able to provide them with a window of time that she will resume, or she's like we are still waiting for her to give us a date. So all of these we will be able to resolve, by contacting Baba and letting him update us factually on what is going on, because that is a very valid question. Could it be that the issue of Enioshoro is actually impacting on the pace of the corona inquest? So if we can hear from Baba, that should clear the air about that. This is just my view based on that question.
You are right, sir. You are right.
I'm in agreement with you, Mr. Tazan.
Yeah, actually, it's been cold. We don't know the situation of things with the transitioning of file, the transitioning of legal team. It could also be the thing that is affecting or impacting Sanshitu getting fully involved. That is very, very possible, very, very possible, and you are right, Mr. Tazan and Eye, you are very right. But I will also say that the magistrate too has been directed in the pronouncement that she is free to continue the inquest the soonest time with immediate effect. So I will still say that if about transitioning has been possible, and at the end of the day, the magistrate still say that she is not free to start. Now, this is what we should look at. It is the BNS gave the soft landing opportunity to them, to this thing. Remember that girl was dancing that day. What was making somebody dance so much happy with joy? Carried away, she was carried away, she was dancing, pointing fingers, poking fingers. That is just, you can imagine the level of happiness and rejoice and excitement. So looking at that, if they say inquest start or is starting, do you think they will not be under somewhere now looking for how to make sure the inquest does not start? So that is one. So now what we need to do to make sure that we register our concern and register our readiness is that Sanshitu needs to write and inform the woman that we are ready. And if after she said they say we are ready and nothing comes up, then we can start doing some communications in that regard. To say that the inquest is supposed to start. I would not think that the magistrate is waiting for the outcome of the appeal, because it is applicable, right? But we don't know if they will be appealing or not. So the magistrate is not expecting anybody to be there if they are appealing or not. So the only way the magistrate will be knowing the appeal is if she serves a letter to say, Now, you see, the thing is that these people, when they wanted to do the first action, it was the motion ex parte that they used. And motion ex parte is something that you do that will not notify the person you are doing it against, the respondent. So I will not, as a lawyer, as a judge, in that regard, should not be expecting them to appeal, because if they're going to be appealing, they're going to be doing motion ex parte, which she will not even know. It comes out of the sudden. So waiting for that, you don't even know when they're going to when they're going to do it. So I will still say this, that I don't think she's waiting for them to appeal. By law, the magistrate has been allowed to continue, even, in fact, they requested that the magistrate should be changed. But the law says no, it is our country, it is our rules.
Critical Billion, please excuse me. From where you got to in your statement now, I want to ask a question. Who is supposed to reconvene the court? Is Babasti supposed to write, or the magistrate is supposed to notify all parties that
the magistrate is the duty of the magistrate through our registrar? Okay. To say that the next inquest is going to be starting so date, so time.
Okay. Okay.
So that job. But I would say that she can be getting pressure forces, to make sure she does not start the inquest at the time or a wait just to, they're going to look for, if, Mr. President, I don't know, maybe you understand me, delay tactics, all the mago way. Just make sure, because the next person that will speak is Mohbad's lawyer. The next person to speak is the girl, the Papi Lolo. The next person to speak is about Mohbad's pathologist. The police officer is in line. You understand? Yes. Now let me tell you one secret that you guys don't know. The CTC of the last inquest has been requested for by us several times. The magistrate did not approve the CTC to be given to the public. That is the secret. Now, why? Because that CTC has Darosha and has pathologist. I'm telling you today, more than 4 times we requested for the CTC.
Can I share my view in regards to what Bayo Bilengo said? And I'm going to be a little bit different from. That's why I said we need to know. When the stay of proceeding came out, according to what we heard, the last inquest that Darosha spoke and the pathologist was not supposed to hold. As a matter of fact, Sanshitu was reached and they said Corona will not be holding, blah, 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 and all that. Now, if you're saying that the CTC is now, I'm still thinking, and that's what it needs to still confirm. I'm still thinking maybe because of the stay of proceeding came out before then Darosha gave their own testimony. Maybe that last Corona was cancelled.
Okay, that's sitting.
That sitting was cancelled. And if it was cancelled, that means it's just a waste of time giving out the
CTC.
You might be looking at that also.
That's understandable.
I get that. Honorable York, do you think that the wider public, outside of the social media public, do you think they are aware that the BNS people lost, and then the corona, the way has been cleared for the corona to continue with their work.
I don't think so.
There isn't enough publicity on that.
There's not enough publicity on that, and I've been indirectly on the call with a few people. I'm a third party in that call. You would know what I mean. Third party. And they were saying, the case. That was the week the judgment was given. Anyway, the judgment was passed, and the judgment did not favor them. Really? I want more, like that. So, just to buttress your question, that maybe the publication was not really given. What's it called? Was not much. Maybe the critical thinkers.
No, Honorable York, can I just chip in? Don't think that way. This is not the role of the critical thinkers. This is the role of the TikTokers. I think we probably didn't do much. We were not screaming about it. We were not just... We didn't want it to look like we were making jest or making fun of them. It wasn't loud enough.
God bless you, because we don't. We understand.
This is not enough to go on a publication.
I'm telling you. You are right, God bless you.
I think it's because we are not the screaming side.
Cranwell, good evening, man. Cranwell, good evening, man.
We are not the screaming. Good evening, ma. You're welcome. We are not the screaming side, And if you notice that, àwọn tó máa ń gbọ́rọ̀ gbómi parí, àwọn ní kíní adjustments affect. That is why the noise was not much. You understand? So that's it.
And again, you see, Honorable York, what you see, the public on TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and the rest is different from the public that is not on all of these platforms.
Yeah.
Because the public is distinctly segmented. Because there are so many people that are not on social media, but they hear
Tarzan, Mr. Tarzan, when you use public, public is also relative. As regards this matter.
Yes.
You hear Yomi says, we the public. Then you hear African television say, we the public. And you know that the two of them public are not.
I know we say we the public and foundation. Public lawyer, public foundation.
So when you're saying public in this regard, we are also public.
Yeah, it's relative. I agree with you, sir. Yeah. But what I'm saying is that maybe that the outcome of that case is more or less relative on the social media. So is there a way we can make it even wider? To on radio, newspaper, about the judgment in particular. Get a copy of the judgment and publish it. Let the public see it in papers. Let it be reported on news media, and so that it in a way indirectly sends a message to the magistrate, to the coroner court, and all other agencies that are involved, that this matter is still very much active, and we know where it is. That's just my suggestion.
I think that's a good one. It's noted.
Okay, may I just add to what Professor Tarzan, Critical Tarzan, just stated, right? I just want to give an advice. This is a suggestion. If we are going to do something of sort I would advise that we just put the story from the start, from how they came in, not the end of it, but how the BNS tried to get involved and blah blah blah. And I don't know if I'm making sense though, rather than just the end bit.
Because the person that is reading it might not even be in the know.
Exactly.
They need the background. They need the sort of background.
Exactly.
Please, can I ask a question, please?
Go ahead.
I wanted to ask before, but I just remember. Yesterday's Tribune paper, please, if anybody can check if the disclaimer for the OPC that they are not part of this white, that it should be guiding Adura, that there is this disclaimer. Who's laughing? Please help us check. Because we are
inactive.
Yeah, yesterday publication Tribune.
Only were inactive.
Yeah, since they said breaking news, because Yomi said it, that breaking news, there is a disclaimer that OPC they are not part of.
They're dissociating themselves.
From White and the other guy, Kozibaje, that they are not part of. So we just want to confirm, if anybody can confirm that story. Thank you.
So we employ the commenters, if they can get anybody that can lead their own that story and can just confirm for us, you know.
Sorry, can I just play the devil's advocate here? Okay. If OPC is dissociating themselves from Konibaje and King White, are they trying to tell us that King White and Konibaje do not have freedom of association? I don't understand. What's that for?
You remember?
After all, I can't remember OPC being involved in the case of Mohbad. I can never for one day. No letter of sympathy, no letter of saying no, no letter of calling out the authority to say give justice to this young man or something of sorts. No. We know, yes, King White is an OPC man, but that does not infringe, on his right to associate with the people he's so free to associate with. And I've never seen him parade himself that I'm in this case because I'm an OPC.
Yeah, there's a statement about that. When Baba said, Baba went to that station, radio station, that one call OPC to guide the Adura for Kini business. Then later Mohbad came out that, even I don't even know the OPC are not even, but I want Ghanaian OPC to be guiding me and Adura. She said it, so we need to confirm it. She invited them. And I'm sure it's what King that slave told her to say.
Okay.
It's becoming day by day. It's becoming interesting, and you're seeing the desperacy in some NGOs. When you're not registered and you're using letterhead to be writing, to even petitioning people,
and forging signatures,
and also to the extent of you now saying you want. Okay, now I ask myself a question. If African television now is saying that he now wants to work with Iya Mohbad and King White and Adura, so that means whatever they went to do in Ekiti was not a success. Because the question was asked the year that if the year can step into the Aloba's shoe. Now I just wonder. Well, may I know the reason why Larry is being desperate, about this. It's coming out clear and clear. And that is why I wanted us to stay away from the clash of the NGOs. Just see how they will end it, so that we just concentrate on what we're talking about.
Sorry, I just remembered that when they went to the police station, African TV said, "Oh, I have to settle with why they have known to each other from the OPC Congress." So we have to put all those things in account. That this is it. It's part of what everyone should be talking about too. He said it's part of a Congress, Odua Clinical Congress. That's where they know each other. So I don't understand now. African TV now going to their side with Abose there and White. So obviously, African TV is OPC man.
We should understand what African television is doing. African television needs somebody that is close to the family to be in his NGO. When I said this NGO thing is fight for supremacy, Yomi is fighting and is wanting his own and his own and his own alone. He wants people to be referring to him that he's the only one doing it. African television feels that he has been on this case from day one. Where is Yomi coming from? What the both parties are doing is to discredit anything that can discredit each other. They go and look for it and bring it out. So I think that's what they are doing for now.
I have the story here. The story on OPC, that borders on OPC. OPC distances itself from controversies over Mohbad's death. I have it here. What the OPC as a group are just trying to say is that because they mentioned King White in this write-up, that OPC, has warned King White to distance, not to drag the name of the organization into the lingering controversies surrounding Mohbad, the investigation into the death of late Mohbad. So that's what they are saying. They said they have warned King White 3 times on 3 different occasions that King White probably did not yield to warning, and that if he continues to do that, he is doing that on his own volition. So that's just what they said here. I don't see anything. He said we are also using this medium to clear the air and distance ourselves from King White, who was alleged to have been truncating the investigation into the death of the singer. So this is all that they have said. And then, however, I assure that OPC will never stop any interested individual or group from seeking justice for the soul of the lead singer, especially on an issue that is as sensitive as this. Pointing out that Kole Osho King White was not in any way representing the interest of the organization. So that's all. That's all. Nothing so spectacular or so. I don't know what is breaking about this news. I don't know what is breaking here. I want to believe that Yomi misused the word breaking news. He misused the word. Because nothing so spectacular about this whole story I am seeing right in front of me. Nothing.
Maybe he wanted to just rhyme, there's this rhyme thing, break the silence, break the news.
I love this. Actually, it was Baba that even made the allegation. You see that what I think publication is for Baba, not for Yomi. This is the second time about the immigration song in border.
No, don't go, Ejo.
Okay, but
Let them speak to you. Yoga beg. Yoga beg.
Your
You
daddy.
this young daddy, we don't even know the camp where you are. Oh. You want to talk, you will tell us not to talk.
Don't go there, don't go there. Yeah, but I don't care. I don't care.
Your daddy is gagging us now.
If they tell you,
When you are making our mouth to shut now, small time now, they will say something will not go viral. When you will not let us speak,
make it go viral.
Your daddy, you see this publication, I think it is the responsible thing for the Odua People's Congress to do. Because any responsible organization that has been, that hears its name being called and being dragged into such a sensitive matter as this, not once, not twice, not three times, cannot be silent. You cannot be in the middle. You cannot pretend as if you hear no evil, you see no evil. The case of Mohbad is a global matter. And if that organization has been mentioned, particularly by the father.
Yeah, Baba said it on the national TV. Yeah, they gave OPC. They are using OPC to guide Abosede and Adura. Baba said, I came to the station myself. No security, no thing. But why Adura and Abosede going around OPC, up to 12 different OPC members guiding him. And Baba Mohbad has announced it on the newspaper. He announced it because the critical articles make a publication to that effect too.
Exactly. I want to believe that it's a response to Baba's allegation on the national,
TV.
Yeah. This an allegation.
Maybe it's coming late. Maybe it's coming late, but at least Baba said on the national TV that why is OPC guiding?
Yes,
it's a response. It's a response to Baba Mohbad. There's no doubt about that.
No, there's no doubt about
Come and tell us what you know about your brother's death. OPC is guiding you. For what reason?
Nobody has called OPC out. As far as I know of.
It's only Baba that has called OPC out.
It's only Baba that came out and said OPC, King White has been parading.
Mention his name.
That's it.
OPC supporting Abosede and Adura.
It's only that they took their time. To respond.
Yeah, to respond. And I will not blame them. I don't know how many hours they wait on the Tribune. Maybe it took 2 weeks to get a slot on the Tribune.
Yeah, Mommy Crowley.
That is the fact.
Mommy Crowley.
Sir.
Sherry, you know, the most potent voice in this campaign is the voice of Baba Mohbad. If I had come out and say, OPC, Mr. Gani Adams,
they won't
regard my voice.
Exactly.
So Baba's voice, mentioning it on the world level.
You know one thing, in journalism, there are things that make news. You understand? And the people involved equally, is one of the factors to determine news. Items to make new. That falls within news item. Let me put it that way. If mommy is Sikira by the roadside, tó bá bọ́ sí títì tó ń jẹ àgbàdo tó ra àgbàdo lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ títì, it won't make any news. But if Davido's father just parked by the roadside, tó wá rí tó ń jẹ àgbàdo tó ń dọ̀nàdúrà tó ń jẹ yamayama lẹ́nu, you understand? Ìyẹn máa make news. So that is news item. Ara àwọn nǹkan tó máa make news item yẹn. Baba as a figure, because he's a public figure as far as I'm concerned now. Everybody wants to hear. Talk to Baba, she pim, might go viral, as far as I'm concerned. So it's of great concern to the group OPC as a group. If they are, Baba ọmọ tó kú yìí, ó sọ orúkọ yìí o.
Ó parúkọ wa o. Ó dẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ lórí TV o.
Kẹ́lẹ́ mọ̀, news yẹn ó máa ti lọ gan. Bẹ́lẹ̀ ṣe ń pe bàbá Gani ló ń pe ní tọ̀hún ń pe ní tibí ń pè á máa wọ pé kí ló ń kóra àwọn sí. So the reason why they have to come out immediately kán sáré issue press release yìí nìyẹn. Because press release ni wọ́n sáré issue and their spokesperson Ogutimehin, barrister Ogutimehin, you know, issued this, issue statement here. So it's a press statement, and that's why I said that Oponuni, like Yomi Oponuni or Degidini. And I don't even know how to qualify that guy. Because the reason why I'm saying this is that how can you say Ipe Baban Lokakakuri own grants interview?
Yeah, he said
the interview Baban grants.
Mommy, can't wait. I heard him say it.
I was on his I was there.
He has apologized on that statement.
Oh, no,
if I will not apologize.
Apologize to who? How?
Okay, young daddy, why is it that he's using this publication?
Don't that they sit because I didn't hear the apology.
Because he went to Iba Gani's house. So he's deceiving the whole world that, because he went to report King White at Iba Gani's house. That's why the rest publication came out.
Okay,
he should stop deceiving
No, he should not.
That was the impression he gave. Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. The border control, the Nigerian Immigration Services, the Director General of the critical thinkers not write a letter to that man? Daddy. More down.
Before your daddy.
The critical thinkers have listed names of people recently, this current one, before he went to the border. There's a
Mr. Bayo Billion.
To that effect.
You see
There's
what? Mr. Bayo, hold on. Omo sọ wípé sharing nǹkan tí bọ̀bọ́ yìí ń ṣe. Honorable York just doesn't want us to talk. Àbí báwo mi tiẹ̀ túmọ̀ òyìnbó bí tí n tún fẹ́ sọ mọ́ sí. He just do not want us to
Yeye, Mr. Bayo. Ẹ jẹ́ ká pẹ́nu kọ̀ ká bèrè lọ́wọ́ Young Daddy. Camp wo náà wà ń sìn. Àlórí platform yìí, everybody ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́.
Foundation.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ o.
Can I just say, right? This issue of border and alerting the borders and the embassies regarding Mohbad's girlfriend leaving the country. This was initiated. This was carried out by the critical thinkers, and it just didn't start this year. This had been on since 2023, 2024, and they still continue 2025. I must say, we must commend them. You know, they put these things out on the paper, they contacted embassies, they did everything. But as soon as Ikebe Super saw it, so what I'm trying to say is that it's leveraging on things people have done before. You know, come pick. To by Jamie, if it were to be me, right? I don't take people's intellectual properties without acknowledging or referencing or according to, or just say something. Okay, you got it from somewhere. It wasn't yours. And people put their heads together, their time, resources, and all whatnot, their skills, you know, to get these things out there. And when you want to use it, you know, you need to give them the credit. Masopia, according to critical thinkers, I'm going to re-echo or follow the line, you know, toe the line they have taught, and then do this, and this. But when you just wake up and then you start doing things like as if it was your own brain, like as if like people were low put it together, it's not nice. I said this last week or last 2 weeks, that was what he did. It was done by the critical thinkers. But what is happening is that sometimes I must say that yes, you guys are doing well. You're putting the publications out there. Exactly. But within the circle, we need to do more.
Thank you very much.
We need to do more. People don't share. People don't share. People don't. I don't understand. Even when you share to people, they don't reshare. They just keep it, which I don't like. I'm sorry.
Once they are not part of
That's a good observation.
God bless you. Once they are not part of it, they don't want to be associated with it. That is the problem. At this being, they are the one that paid for it, or they are the one that write it, or they are the one that send it to the journalist or whatever. You have been seeing them carrying up and down.
Now, this is I'm going to react to my name, calling, which camp do I belong, blah, blah, blah. See, I belong to the camp. It's a mindset.
To everybody. I belong to nobody.
Now this is it. Yeah, if everybody is trying their possible best to do what they are doing, and even this publication that we are talking about, when there was one publication that the attention of the Inspector General of Police that was called upon, that came out on the front page, and it was reference this Yomi's press conference, the whole thing, For me, and this is me, there are some things I don't see as big deal. There are some people when you share things with, they will never post it. Why? Because first of all, should I say that they have inferiority complex. Now, if you send it to them and it's coming from you, they will not post it. Likewise, when they send you things, they want you to do it for them. And this is the point. We don't look at what they do. We just do what we need to do. It is because we are not running a race of who wins the trophy. Yeah. That is why at times when we want to talk, our local coach, I try not to so no, don't let us go that route. Because the way I see, the way we see, we're not saying that you have to be give credit. No, we are not doing it for credit taking. You understand? Well, just this is the little way we can help this guy, to get justice, and that's our own little contribution. Whether they give us credit or credit is not given, it's not for me. It's not a thing for me. But we appreciate the people that are giving credit. But that doesn't mean that we are beefing other people. No, that I'm not talking about it. No. I don't just want us to be too carried away with all this. Let's just do what we need to do. Put it out there. Once we are getting the attention of the right authorities, then we are fine. So I will crave our indulgence, and I will beg and appeal to our people, and also to reassure them that your daddy is still part of justice. I have not derailed. I have not joined any unregistered NGO foundation. The only NGO I know is through Joseph Aloba, fighting for justice for his son. And for me, that
Your daddy. Make I bust another bottle now because I don't say you know go put your mind and now you don't tell your mind you are not your daddy, you remember that after so many correspondence to the Nigerian Police Force and Nigerian Police Commission, the latest we heard was that another team has been saddled with the responsibility to reinvestigate Mohbad's case. So now, the funnest part is that we don't know who are the new people that are investigating, and Baba Mohbad has not been contacted. It does not mean that Baba Mohbad did not do anything. So maybe as a reaction, a correspondent to Baba Mohbad, that is why this new investigation is going on. But nobody is fighting me to say it is Mohbad this, it is Mohbad that. It is Baba Mohbad's publication, Baba Mohbad's press release. That is just the way it is. As far as things are getting done, that is what matters. Whoever get it done, whatever how it is done, I don't care. For me, I don't care. But I know that action is being taken, and correspondence was received that the AIG has directed new people to investigate the case of Mohbad. So if I want to start fighting it now, to say it is because of Baba Mohbad correspondence that is they are inviting Adura, they're inviting this, I can say that categorically. All I have to do is prove it. All right, but that is not the class. I don't belong to that school of thought. As far as this is done, it's done. That is what matters. But Baba Mohbad is doing his job. And I said it earlier today, I said, I'm waiting for when somebody will tell me that, it is Nigerian police force that is jeopardizing us. I'm waiting because it has been Nigerian police force, it has been the government since. So I know it, a lot of people know it, but they are hiding from the truth. They don't want to identify with the truth. So if somebody is saying the Nigerian police force is doing a great job, you are going to border, jumping from one transportation to another to say this and that. And if the Nigerian police force is doing their job, when they wanted to arrest fine boys, Nigerian police no use anybody go border. Now only one publication they do, fine boy, wow. So I don't know why all of a sudden right now, somebody has to go to border. Somebody has to go to sit down every day. Every day to register the case people have been on for over a year.
One thing you should know, I keep saying it, one thing you should know, everybody is not an actor, everybody is not a doctor. The way Admana will react to issues will be different from the way Mr. Tazan will see it. So don't get it all worked up. Just anybody that is going to say that is on to or fancy or bother, let the person continue. It's part of awareness. Let's enjoy every bit of this thing. Because see, the point is this, at the end of the day, if we get justice, we'll still come back to the round table and we'll laugh very well. In fact, that time,
your daddy.
When I say
your daddy, I will sit down with somebody that called me a snitch. Wait, your daddy, wait. If that's they forget to. That girl, that dirty girl said I'm a snitch, and the one that made them to arrest her. At the same point, she said it's Gracie. When I wanted to file a case against her, when she went to a platform to say that I threatened her life, that I'm threatening her life, and I said I wanted to arrest her because as it is, she's in Abuja. I have people that can do the job for me. Just give her a letter. No, you just make I leave her.
Now, the
I think something happened to her at that time. She knows that people stop saying I'm making her because Japameta, wait, just that wait, make her finish. I beg. Japameta was supporting her at that time. Japameta was supporting her at that time to say that it was because we the wicked people point her out. That's why they took her to Boko Haram holding cell. Now she went to Yamane's platform to say that me, you, and Gracie are after her life. And the Yamane's platform, in conjunction with Luku, and you see, look at you want to sit down with Lagata.
No.
Wait. I'm asking this question. Remember on that platform? On that platform that day, that girl said that me and you threatened her life.
Let me
promised to
answer.
kill her.
Let me answer you.
So I will now sit on the platform. You know, you begged me. I contacted. Let's say 400,000. 400,000.
Let me
They will
answer.
take her to. They will write a petition and take her to court. She'll come and write evidence where I said why I want to kill her. You say make her leave her. Say make her not waste money. So at the end of the day, I will now sit down with this person like that on the table. I will laugh.
Let me
No, that round table does not include all those people. You misunderstood your daddy, sir. It didn't mean that all of these people that have come off the train, that came off the train, they will not be invited at the table. No.
No, okay. Oh, okay. It's a small gathering of
Mr. Tarzan, that's not what your daddy is saying. No. If that is what he's saying, he will let us talk. It is the truth, though. If it's for just small round table of the like minds that win the case, then it will be sweet. Then he will not say, don't say this, don't say that. Let us talk. He will not let us talk because you say, I like peace. Don't go that route. Those people will be going their route and it will be painless. You'll be telling us, don't talk, oh. They are not up to your standard, Joe. They are small time. You say the thing did not go viral. When you will not let us talk, is it normal that we used to talk it? If you talk it, everybody will talk everything. Then all of us will keep talking it. Everybody will understand. But when we want to talk now, you say, break the noise, báwo làwọn èèyàn ṣe fẹ́ gbọ́ wa báwo náà ṣe fẹ́ gbọ́ wa ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ kiri pé kò kí ń dùn wa ìgbà tẹ́ ẹ bá ní jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ ká wọlé sí ọ̀rọ̀ wọn nígbà tó bá yẹ wọn jẹ́ ṣọmọ lọlé lọ gbèsè as you open box like this the type of clothes you want I'll give it to you. Wọ́n ló máa lọ máa rán lórí yín. Yes, sir.
Good. I think Honorable Young Daddy wants us to be strategic in our responses.
Mr. Tarzan, Yorùbá máa ń pòwe kan wọ́n ní ọmọ náà là ń rán síná. Wọ́n dẹ̀ máa ń sọ pé torí wèrè ta la ṣe nìkan nulé. Tí ò bá jẹ́ yẹn irú ọ̀rọ̀ wọ̀nyẹn ò ní máa ṣẹlẹ̀. When people come with you that they are mad, I will show you me too. Àwọn màmí máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ kan wá ní wọn kó ẹnu èèyàn fún alágbàfọ̀. Kí nìyẹn mi? A sọ pé a lè wà strategic bọ̀ èèyàn ọ̀kan ní wàá nà wá mọ́lé wa ká wá máa wò wọ́n níran.
No, Wamole. You see, when we respond to them with all the 5 elements of justice for Mohbad,
there are some people they don't want to understand that 5 elements.
No,
we need to give them bomber to bomber. Then when their head cool down, we now tell them the 5 elements. Some people they are madness. When you hit them another with madness, then you now put the elements of justice in that madness. They will now sit down and understand.
Can I give a breaking news now?
Yes.
Oh, goodness me. On every young daddy, don't interject too. You see, no, can you don't go.
Young daddy, I will drop you.
Faboniani is recording the Faboniani is recording the
Okay, can I just say now, right? You know, I just want to be serious here now. And this is why I get angry with Yomi. You know, he's been out a couple of times saying Wunmi has been declared wanted. And I wonder in my head, if the police declares a citizen wanted, they don't go telling people. They know what to do. They're professionals. They know how to do their job. And they know how to go about it. We know people that have been declared wanted on this social media. We knew how they went about it.
The procedures. We know the procedures and the
Thank
protocol.
you very much, sir. Few minutes ago now, right? Zazu was declared wanted.
Portable.
Yes. Did we get any hint that they were declaring him wanted, or
No.
Thank you. They know what to do.
Mommy, I think you misconstrued Yomi.
How, sir?
Baboniani, you have to record.
Maybe I'm saying listen. Maybe I'm saying listen.
No,
this honorable.
I think I think she missed. Yomi was saying 150 Wunmi warrant of arrest. He didn't say that they declare Wunmi wanted.
Báwo náà ṣe máa ń ṣe?
I think they are.
Máa fún wọn ni. Wọ́n kì í fún wọn ní warrant of arrest
When you want to issue warrant of arrest to Wunmi, you understand?
So how did he see it? Báwo ló ṣe rí? Because he's a third party.
Hold on. Now, what I'm just trying.
Remember, you saw PA.
That set me off from dragging. What Yomi said was that what's issue warrant of arrest for Wunmi. He didn't say that they've declared Wunmi wanted. He said they have issued the warrant of arrest is on Wunmi, blah blah blah. And I don't know, but I heard also that maybe it's true or not. I don't know also that African television investigated that process and whether he came out to say that it is true they had warrant of arrest on him. I don't know.
Okay, can I just say something, Honorable York Daddy?
Yes, ma'am.
When there are documents like that, they don't share it with third party. I don't know who told Larry or who showed it to Larry. These are confidential documents of the Nigerian police force, and no third party are allowed to see it, and neither would they ever discuss it. Even when Nigeria police petition, when they petition, right? In Nigerian police force, when they send you copies of those petitions, you do not have the right to share it with anyone. If your lawyer must say it, you have to show them the hard copy that was presented to you. You can't transfer it electronically either. So how come? Where is the confidentiality? To my DP, then they'll bring it to social media. Then we'll start knowing who and who. Series of warrant of arrest. Who are they? Are they private? Who are they? Even private investigators do not have privilege of those information. They have to work for it.
Yeah. If I may come in, you see, I want to believe that.
To everybody.
I want to believe that.
Thank you, gifters. Thank you very much.
Yomi knows what to tell the people to get them on his side.
Okay, for him. Somebody did by your side, they look for him. Continue, Mommy Cromwell.
Yomi expected. Yomi knows that he just needs to keep giving people something, feeding people, out there, and especially his followers, for them to remain with him. That is my understanding of the whole scenario. He knows that a lot of people, their expectations are high, very, very on the high side. And he did not want to disappoint them, because the money he has been collecting, the donations he has been collecting, he wants to ensure that, he's giving something back so that the donation will keep coming in. Because if he should come out and did not say anything tangible, the majority of the followers will back off. So he just need to fill that space with something. And that is why, to us, for me, in person, irrelevancies. I call all of this shit. But to all the followers, Yomi is doing something. At least he's feeding them back on his moves. If not, when he was going to border, he told them, I love border Lola. And they saw that he went to border. So all of those things are things that Yomi needs to keep dishing out to them for them to remain with him. So I wouldn't blame him. But the major thing I would want us to focus on.
Hey, Joe, Mommy Cranwell, please, I just hold your thoughts briefly. Hey, Joe, I'm still confused with warrants of arrest and declaring somebody wanted. Please, it's just for the knowledge, Joe.
Sister,
Emma Binu is regarding Portable. I'm just using Portable now as a case study with Wumi's one that Yomi spoke about. If the Nigerian police say the warrant of arrest has been issued against him,
You see,
then the wanted comes in as an offense. They stated the offenses for which he is being wanted for. So if this man said to us that a warrant of arrest has been issued, then they ought to have declared her wanted.
Before they declare her wanted.
Sister, kò sí warranty kankan bí kòkó ẹ má máa gba gbogbo nǹkan wọlé. Who climbed and sinker?
Listed offenses that she's wanted for. As the way to go.
Let me say this. Let me say this.
Nothing anyway, sister. Expectations eating higher.
One word, I'm going to respond to what you say.
I'm not done yet, though.
Okay, but I will respond when you're finished. But you're making Kondani. Yomi is
please, are you? On a serious note now, I heard that the CP has moved out of Lagos, power has changed hands, and we now have the new set of people handling this according to the IG. I just want to is a suggestion that I think it would be an ideal thing. Yeah, let me put it that way. If Baba can probably issue a statement or the spokesperson, Baba spokesperson can issue a statement appreciating the good gesture of the IG, and then we now lace it up with our Baba's expectations on the new team, investigative team. That we want to appreciate the efforts, of the decision of the IG, as regards this.
Please stop this trend.
On a national television, that he was not satisfied with the current people handling the thing, and then to his amazement, few weeks after the IG, being a listening person, so, and that IG has done this, has done that. We want to thank him, for that great moves, and then we are soliciting, or we are, for the support of the new team, and then we are expecting that they will expedite action, based on this, and our list our areas. Shall understand the area, the gray areas that we want the new investigative team to look at. Please, I think it is just an ideal thing to do. feed you with nonsense. We have to be, Baba needs to be out there. Even if it is not in person, but a statement needs to be issued as fast as possible and then to be published.
Let me react to what you said. I'll start from the last one, then I will end it up on your submission on your knee. Now, sometimes last year, Baba's legacy, when they were not satisfied. Baba was not satisfied the way the police was handling this matter, and the lawyer, Barrister Odumosu, was saddled with the responsibility to write to police commission in Abuja and the requests that the officers should be changed. And I think if I'm right, Bayo can testify to that move. That was done way back last year. So it may be that and Baba was giving a response, that the deed has been done. Sometimes maybe late last year, I think so. So that is on that, It was when Baba was not getting action. Then Baba, if you go and watch that interview, Baba said, I want to collect her. Want to investigate and not by a note. He didn't say they should just change them. He was saying that they should be investigated. So that is that. Then on Yomi is trying his best. Yomi being condemned. Now this is, nobody should laugh. And I'm very serious. Yomi being condemned. Yomi is trying his best. And he's a very detailed person. You see, when he's living his life, you see him with his pen, noting down the next point of action. Yomi is working. It's not easy for somebody to leave Abeokuta and go to sit down, trying to make this. So he's trying. And all the others he went to, thank God for joining Mercies, that he not had anything, any itch, any whatever on his way. So we're looking for that. Because we don't want to tell you, often tell you, we're going to be there, So I would just want to employ us that as regards Yomi, I can listen for come and continue in contention. Share the tone our we are share the contention.
Sarcasm ni Aribuyo case.
You are into
I'm not dying. I'm not dying. You won't believe in me. I'm dying.
Ẹ má jẹ́ kánjú yìí sílé ìtọ́jú Yomi sí o.
Mommy, you Sherry, kini Portable test on here. And this is how I think it always happens. When there is an investigation going on, the police are obligated to invite the subject, the subject of that investigation. Toba invited to Bawa, Toba invited to Bawa, a warrant of arrest have to go through a judge. A judge will have to sign it after they must have proven, is it probable cause or something to the judge, and the judge has been convinced that, yeah,
truly that person that they want to go and arrest, yes, have a case to answer, then that warrant will be issued.
Now, Mr. Tazan,
Yes, sir.
on
Yes,
possible case now, I like the way we're doing it now. On possible case, they must have listed the things Portable did that warrants them declaring wanted. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if they itemize one, he slapped this, he beats this pastor, he beats these town planners, which are, if they've listed assault this, assault that, if they've listed it, and probably they've invited him, could they invade the invitation?
Yeah, last week.
Without declaring him.
Now,
He was invited last week.
The bulletin is the last resort.
Yeah, now.
After they will have issued the warrant of arrest, if they can't find him, then they will make a publication.
Now, thank you very much. Now, this is the point. Let's get that and bring it back to this. And that is why I always say that anybody, see, the app is TikTok. TikTok. So we think talk. You need to understand this app first. If you don't understand this app, you get yourself angry. You get yourself worked up by some unnecessary things. Because some people don't think before they talk. Now, look at that. Look at that process of Portable we brought up now. Let's take it with you. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. What and what will be listed that will miss offense? Only police will miss share. To my support kill one issue warrant of arrest here. Or one for declare wanted.
Ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó ṣẹ̀ ni pé our partner died.
No, hold on. No, we've not gotten there yet. We've not gotten there. I'm going in line with the story Yomi gave with the followers. You understand? And that is why I asked that question. We all know that Mohbad cried in the house, and the first point of call is the wife. You understand? So, if somebody is saying that, what's the issue warrant of arrest? Okay, let's be patient enough. Somebody issued on body, we're waiting for the last resort, which is the declaring the person wanted. Abi? Better. So, if somebody said that, the issue warrant of arrest on me, blah, 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 until we move by the law. And let's wait now. Because this case, you need to understudy people. Mommy Crowell said something, at times, when some people, when you keep telling them what they want to hear, you understand? You keep telling them what they want to hear. They keep coming to you. You understand? Since January till now, how many times BG has opened her life to talk about justice? And probably she felt that there's nothing new for now to talk about. But some people that are coming every day, they need an activity to keep the membership on board. So you can't blame them when they go extra mile to sit down in point A, to go to point B to sit down. Yes. That is why at times I say TikTok is on this black app. You need to think
very, very fast and smart. If not, don't forget, this TikTok, a lot has happened. A lot, and it's all over. You understand? That's in the quest for justice, our branch is one. Kò sí ọ̀tá àgbọ̀n náà. Orí TikTok náà wà tó gbọ́ pé Mohbad dín the lawyer tó máa defend ẹ̀. You know on this TikTok. A lot. I just want us to keep. There are some people that whatever they like to see, I get that me. I will not even reason it. You understand? When somebody calling out Baba, hey Baba did this, hey Baba, and I ask myself, ìgbà tí bàbá ẹ̀ kú ṣé bàbá ẹ̀ wà bẹ́ẹ̀? Wọ́n á pè bàbá, òkú ni bàbá bá náà. Tó bá lọ ṣe jẹ́ fọ́ọ̀tù bàbá. Nǹkan tó wù, ìgbésẹ̀ tó wù kí bàbá yẹn gbé after òkú ló bá ń ṣàlàyé. Nǹkan tá a dẹ̀ sọ ni pé kí ló fa tó pa ọmọdé? So it's not justice after Mohbad's death, no. It's justice to what led to his death. So let's just I think my guide had to my jealousy. So that you will not be thinking. Organically, everything will unfold. Everything will unfold. Yomi has been saying that the police cannot hide with me, they cannot protect with me, blah, 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 blah. We like the whole drama. Don't forget, one thing I like about him, he's always telling us his profession. As a professional actor,
We're deep.
So, like that for. As a celebrity, I'm not for. So, I'm a pin.
Yeah, because I was just on the fence when I heard is it Pythagoras news and saying that what's her name? Wunmi has every right to turn down the invitation. That there is no law that says she must respond to the invitation. And I'm like, when did this all start?
Cromwell.
Really?
The thing is, Cromwell.
Yes, sir.
Cromwell, yes. She said there's no law. There's no law. But they also forgot that in a case of homicide, there's no status of limitation. There's nobody above. There's no limited years. There's no acting. You understand? So if the case concern Oba, you go carry crown, enter police station. If it concern Oba, you go carry, when he enter court, Oba no dey wear cap. For inside court, they don't wear cap. And when he's approaching the magistrate or the judge of that court, he must bow against the tradition of a culture or tradition which he believes in. So I don't know. See, some people listen to these people saying that she has the right not to honor and it has to do with homicide. This is not a civil case, so. This is not a civil case, so not a civil matter.
He was saying it that they were even clapping for him, and I'm like,
they will clap for him. When they will clap for him, there is somebody that used to speak on the platform before. She said she used to be registrar, this court registrar. They carry file. She's talking like a lawyer.
Critical Billion. Do you know that the matter doesn't have to be homicide in nature? Once it is a crime and you are invited by the police,
you are obligated. Yes. You understand? See, I'm just using the hierarchy of the matter at hand, so that they don't say it's a small matter, I'm using the hierarchy and the length and the hierarchy of the matter. Homicide. The police are determined to an homicide. There's no statute of limitation. This case can go cold for 30 years. When they call anybody, yes.
I need you people to enlighten me. I want to know. Did you confirm?
I crave your indulgence, sir. I just wanted to note something from what you just said now. Just a few minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, do you see how interesting and very informative this platform is? A whole Honorable York Daddy is asking the House to enlighten him.
After I want speak now, it will say, don't go that route, don't go that route.
That is phenomenal.
It will say, don't go that route, don't go that route. Okay.
Now,
Okay.
my can somebody confirm? Is it confirmed 100% that the police invited Wunmi? Is it confirmed?
To my best of knowledge, it has not been confirmed.
That
it
is
has been
it.
confirmed. Now, it has been confirmed, but I would say that the confirmation is as a result of what I heard from the non-call smart mouth, dog brain, Pythagoras. So what I heard him saying is that when they invited her, that the police, Falahu, the lawyer that said that the case of the reason for the invitation is still under the court investigation, which is the Corona Court.
Yeah, that the
So
matter is
therefore,
still in court.
The matter is still in court, so therefore she will not be honoring the police as the highest ranking is the judicial system, and they are on top of the matter at the time. So I believe that for somebody empty head, smart mouth would be reading the letter to that effect in a public place. I believe that it is.
There was an invitation.
There was an invitation.
Okay.
You understand?
Now, let's go ahead a little bit. If there was an invitation and the police actually invited, are you saying that what Wunmi's lawyer stated as a response, are you saying that the police were not aware that the matter is still in Corona before inviting Wunmi?
The police are aware. They are all very, very aware.
Okay.
Because even at the Corona, even at the Corona, they made it known to the court that Mohbad's case is an homicide case and it is still under investigation.
Now, let's see.
So the magistrate directed them to bring every additional investigation, result of investigation in Corona, to furnish any yes, God bless you, ma'am. Any additional result of investigation to be submitted to the Corona to help to fast track the Corona.
No.
So the Corona is waiting for them to bring any additional investigation.
I'm doing somewhere. Then we know that even the police, the departments in police actually study law. Am I correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Also legal.
God bless you. Explain now.
Yeah. The also legal department are organized by lawyers, that police lawyers.
Okay.
I think they go to all the professions.
Okay.
They got all the professions. Yes.
Thank you very
So the department of OC Legal are the officer in charge of legal.
He waited for you.
It's very good that going to more crown.
I think want to be enlightened, man.
No, yeah, but they like me to come along like fire people way down.
Too much book. Too much book.
Now, if the police have a department of legal, are you saying that the legal department did not advise them before the invitation was done. Or
The office of the Otu Legal that will recommend that this person should be invited based on the legal aspect of the law. So there's nothing that does not go to
Let Honorable York land that question. I think it is very important. Let him land that question. Critically.
When you can lose, lose line of thought. Let me keep tab on him. Now, if the police, the legal department, if, like Bayo have said, if they are the one that will say, oh, call on this. Now, let us go a bit higher. Are we now saying that we don't know their profession to have invited me when the case is in Corona? Or it was just something that they wanted to do to maybe so that there will be talk that I tried to invite you. One. If they are invited, they've invited me, and the lawyer responds, you should still wait to hear from the police. The police needs to respond to whatever the lawyer has said. Yeah. So now, if truly the police is yet to respond again, we can try to look at it two ways. Are they acting another spirit? Or are they taking their time to respond to the letter? Jesus. Like I said, this case is deep. It's very deep.
It's deep in the sense that I am not surprised that, of course, there are a lot of pranks being played here. If Yomi, who is supposed to be the main, what is it called? No, because it's still, everything still, it surrounds
Landaruko, Larry, no, Bubono, Landaruko.
The reason why Baton saw you, thought they saw Yomi, the witness, Jogbe Kodani, and Togbe Kodani, thought that the witness, Gigi. Ibẹ̀ lójú tó ń fún rẹ̀ tíṣú wípé kí ló ń gbà wo ni what has come to play, and the reason why he said òun á release orúkọ ẹnì kẹta wípé tí wọn bá cooperate pẹ̀lú òun tó bá máa sọ if they want to turn it to film trick mọ́ òun lọ́wọ́, because how can somebody who came to report now overnight turn to a witness and the same thing. And then the same thing is playing out. The same thing is playing out now. She was invited, and then nothing has happened. Rather, they said Dada is sick, and from there, she has every right to turn down the invitation, and from there, it kept on going on like that, and all of this one put my brother Yomi in a very tight condition. Position, and she is just like what is happening, and that's why he said a lot is going on there. He himself cannot explain it now.
Okay, fair enough. From what you said now,
excuse me, York, sir.
Yes, sir.
But just to in the same line of the submission by Mummy Cromwell, could it be that Yomi's disclosure of the invitation to the public is jeopardizing the police investigation? Most likely, sir. So, you know,
I beg to differ.
Most likely. Most likely.
Okay, why did you say most likely, ma?
I would say most likely in the sense that anything that has to do with because I've not worked with police authority before, but at least anything civil service, we hold in high esteem. When it comes, that's what I'm saying, confidentiality.
Yes,
it's not everything you see that you say.
We don't talk that is what today.
It's not everything that you see that you say. I mean, everything you see you say. For crying out loud.
Mommy Canwell. He knows this, right? He knows this, but he needs to do it because he needs to get money.
He needs to bring Kodani. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He needs to do something out for the followers to drop.
Said that the reason why he does not believe in this guy is because he has been dealing with police and public office holders in a very long time. And there are some things they will never share with you no matter what.
So are you believing African television on this now?
No, not believing. No.
It's complementing my belief. What African TV said is complementing my belief.
Okay, now let me tell you what is complementing my own belief as regards to Yomi. Now, this is it. Yomi said, some people want to invite Yomi. So, is that out of place? Because I want to really get to people. I want to understand where you're looking from.
You got it.
Is that the root of secrecy? Hold on. You talked about.
Let me ask you a question.
Keep critical. Let him land that thought.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shazam. I would like you, but you're my opinion. But you're not going to coffee baffle. Only senior advocate in African television.
I tell you, Anthony. Anthony, justice for Mohbad.
Now, jokes apart. If Yomi have said that where Yomi was invited, I don't think he has breached that oath of secrecy. I don't think, because that is not something that should not be out there.
Sir, intelligence reports is part of intelligence reports. Even if somebody, even if you don't need to say it. You come into the social space to say it, but I don't want to address here.
To jeopardize the entire process.
Thank you very much for using that word. That's the word. That's the right word there.
The entire operation.
Intelligence report, Nina.
Yes, jeopardize the entire operation. That same statement has jeopardized the entire.
Honorable Daddy.
African TV is capitalizing on.
Okay, hold on.
That is what African TV is capitalizing on. Critical. Let me remind you.
It's a critical billion.
Let me remind you. When Sanshitu requested that Mohbad's house should be investigated again, and that the CTC, the magistrate should move the inquest to create a reverse action in Mohbad's house. What the magistrate said? He said that she has not received any additional investigation, any additional information from the police that the house of Mohbad is a crime scene. The police did not make Mohbad's house a crime scene. So taking people to that house, telling police is a waste of judicial process money.
Hold on. Hold on. If the police have not made a house crime scene, it's not we the public's fault. It's the police that refuse to do their due diligence. Now, don't forget, the police that were in charge then, they have been changed now. let's wait and see what the news set will bring up. Now, I want to go back to that intelligence report. I mean, intelligence report.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Intelligence report. If it means to share this with the security personnel, I will call him now to come and tell us about the intelligence report. Now, for me, intelligence reports are informations that or clue probably that is being available to the security personnel, which might endanger the lives and property of the people they are safeguarding. For example, they got intelligence that the rail line that was leading from Abuja to Kano was going to be ambushed. Now they got intelligence reports on that, and before you know it, the security personnel swung into action and they averted the operation. Secondly, there was an intelligence report that so bank will be robbed. Hold on.
Not your job to determine
Hold on. Let me land now. Bayo, this is what I do.
You know, say
let me land.
Intelligence report cannot be determined.
Let me land.
Certain people decide.
Let me land, please. Let me land. This is. You said me. I'm just picking on intelligence reports. Wait, okay. Wọ́n get the intel pé àwọn kidnapper wọ́n fẹ́ wá rob wọ́n fẹ́ wá kidnap so person ní at so event wọ́n dẹ̀ quickly shaking it wọ́n avert. Now I don't know. I want to know too.
Okay.
If they should give somebody invitation, they should invite somebody to the police station for questioning, and somebody else that was privileged to that information went online and said that Choti Jopa intelligence report Jopada is
Very much. Ojopada is there. Let me tell you something now. Intelligence reports does not necessarily mean that what you have. I mean, it's not only what the definition you gave it. It's not only about crime. Somebody having information, as you have said, ambush or security to prevent crime or to prevent calamity or whatever or theft. It borders on various subjects such as crime, suspects, and other relevant details. So you can't just say that when you hear intelligence report, it's just like, okay, like in civil service, let's say governor school now. Governor is going to so event or to grace a particular occasion, and then you say that even before that time, they would have sent some security experts ahead of time, well over more than maybe 7-8 hours before, to go and scan the environment. That is the time low. But in this case, we are saying that this is a case that any little information that is out there, all the parties involved, they use it for their. They would have, once they have that information, they will manipulate things. And so, for police to be on a good side, any information that is relevant to that particular subject does not go out, so that people involved will not even know anything. Coming on on air to say, in fact, if the fact that you are privy to our information does not give you the audacity to release it on the social space, media space. I am saying it, sir.
You are not meant to say it because you are not an authority. The kind of information that kind of information should not emanate from you because you are not an officer. Whoever has given you that kind of information probably gave you based on trust. So I will say because my dad is a police officer, and then my dad told me that tomorrow they are going to raid Oyinbo Market, and then I have somebody who maybe I have a friend that her mom probably has a shop in Oyinbo Market, and I say that's a very careless thought, because you see that singular information to me release here to that girl, my friend. Honestly, can you can even jeopardize you.
That is the action of going to anything that happens to the I tell you. That's why I said that operation.
So it's not only about prevent.
They will have to cancel that operation. They have to stop it.
So, Mr. Bayo and Mommy Cranwood.
I'm sorry.
What you people are saying to me is almost the same thing.
Me, Moruko don't take me, but
bring the noise and this you. Jẹ́ kí sáré sọ̀kọ́ tí mo fẹ́ sọ ọkẹ́ kúrò ẹ̀gbọ́n mi sí sọ̀rọ̀ látẹ̀kan. Jẹ́ pé nǹkan tí wọ́n ń sọ yẹn, á jẹ́ pé nǹkan tí wọ́n ń sọ yẹn. Ó jẹ́ nǹkan tí ọlọ́pàá yẹn sọ l'Ábùjá lọ́jọ́ yẹn pé àwọn èèyàn tó ń sọ nǹkan tó ń rí táwọn tó investigate rí ní online wọ́n ti jẹ́ kí kéèsì yẹn dojúrú.
God bless you.
Bàbá sọ nǹkan tọ́lọ́pàá yẹn sọ nìyẹn lọ́jọ́ yẹn l'Ábùjá.
Ẹni sùúrù.
Please tap. Kúkú jẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ á ti dákẹ́.
Ẹni sùúrù. Mommy, I know, are you here?
They are meant to manage dissemination of intelligence reports.
Any suru, Mommy Canwet. I've got an officer on this live. I just want to confirm so that we'll just ask some questions from you.
Wow.
Mommy, are you here? No, I want to drop her so that I can bring her. Please, my brother, you are here. Kindly send request. Let me bring you up.
Ọlọ́pàá wà láàrin wa ó bá tán ọ ara àkọ́kọ́ àǹsọ nìyẹn ọmọ nàìjíríà ọmọ lè jẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ẹ̀yẹ ó dẹ̀ lè jẹ́ ọlọ́pàá Kánò kó má jẹ́ ọlọ́pàá Èkó ẹ wo jẹ́ ká lọ ọlọ́pàá kò tó.
Let's come back.
Mi sọ pé ọlọ́pàá àná ọ́fíìsà ni ọ́fíìsà ni kì í ṣe ọlọ́pàá Nàìjíríà o.
Mo ti sọ kẹ́ tó ti lọ ẹ̀ tẹ́ bá jẹ́ ọlọ́pàá Nàìjíríà ẹ̀ ní gòkè.
Hold on. Good evening, my brother. Sorry to have disturbed you. I called you so that you, with your knowledge in your field, you can just help us with some